First and foremost, welcome to the new studio. And in inauguration of episode 20, it's going to be a little different today, not your normal Talk to Me episode or podcast. I invited some dear friends of mine, Mr. John Chico Torres, Mr. Chris Cash Twardowski, and Mr. Alex Hassler. And pretty much tonight is UFC 264. So basically what we're going to do is watch the prelims, shoot the shiznit, and if you want to watch, you can watch. If not, you can hear a bunch of goofballs just talk about absolutely nothing, but I feel like that's going to be a good start, right?
I feel like it's a good switch. Instead of being too serious all the time,
You always can't be too serious. You got to let go and have some fun.
Yeah, like have some fun, watch prelims.
Watch the prelims. For those of you that don't know, if you watched the channel before on Shed Talk, when I did podcasts back in the day, I did one on with Sir Castopher of the North here. He was actually my first guest.
I forgot about that name.
The Shed Days. We did one on social media. Is it bad for you? And I can say 5 years later, I think we have the answer.
Yeah, sorry.
Sure, the
Shed
days were great.
The Shed Days were great.
Yeah,
I had this shed at my parents' house, and we basically just partied in there for the longest time.
Not even really party. We always chilled.
We did chill.
It was a lot of chill time.
A lot of chill.
Every
Just laid
Sunday
back.
afternoon, we would rig up a laptop to watch football.
We would, yes.
And then me and him would show up with a buttload of beer.
True.
Well, for our episode that we did about the social media, we basically just got stoned and just talked about stuff that we didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
All those questions.
No, but like we
The
were
high
going over
ideas.
like
The
how
high
much
ideas.
social media sucks too. Like
It's still social media right now still sucks. It's like it's a great business attribute, but at the same time, it's a great. It ruins things.
I feel like, and also I only have 3 microphones, so when Alex is gonna talk, I gotta kind of go like this a little bit. Say hi, Alex.
I can swing mine if you need me to.
So we had we have McGregor and Poirier trilogy tonight. Who's everyone's pick?
I don't know. McGregor's not on the greatest streak right now.
No, he's coming in at what 4 losses?
Is it 4? Yeah, I think it's
4
4
or 5.
I don't know. I saw a
I
couple
think it's
interviews
4.
McGregor did, and he.
I mean,
is
first off,
amped.
Khabib, he wasn't winning that fight. He went.
Amped in every fight, though.
That's a good point. Yeah.
He's always amped up. He's never calmed down. Every
Like
time
he's
he
always
fights,
too
like-
hype. He's too hype.
Yeah.
And he keeps that same energy all the time, which is great. But like, you can't really tell.
Did you see him try to kick? What?
Oh, he tried to kick Poirier.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
at the.
He tried to
face-off,
kick
yeah.
Poirier at the at the
That's the
weigh-ins.
normal
I don't really.
McGregor
Yeah,
shit.
like
Yeah, that
I
you would
honestly think
expect.
that I'm probably gonna take Poirier. Honestly, with this one.
Okay, Cash.
I don't know. I want to go with McGregor.
You want to
It's
go?
always
Why?
the favorite, but like at this point in time, it's just like
Not because
bro,
of the favorite or nothing, but like it just in the best of 3 series, I think how McGregor analyzes all of this and like goes into it, you're looking at.
yeah, but
I don't know,
You
like-
gotta. So I know you're.
I think
saying-
he's
you're-
coming into this
you're
like
taking
I have
st-
to come out on top,
Yeah.
like as the best of 3.
But you're taking statistics into this, which is great. Like yes.
No,
he-
not statistic, just how McGregor is. I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I
at
think
this
he's
point,
looking at this of, I got to win the best of 3. Like
either he comes
'cause
in
he's
this.
a
Yes,
madman.
either he comes in this winning the best of 3,
Mm.
like that mentality, or he comes in here like his usual mentality, and it's probably gonna be a good fight, but I don't think he's gonna come out.
I don't know how you
It
go from bad guy to good guy back to bad guy in real life.
No.
You know, it's not pro wrestling. So
Exactly.
he calmed down. He had a family. The last fight, I think, kind of showed that. This time he's in there, and
I think he's dropped back a little bit since his official like retirement.
yeah, I
And
would say
then
so.
he keeps signing on to do like
Really,
this
well-
fight, that fight, this fight.
Yeah,
The
He
fight
hasn't
we're
been
the
quite
fight
the
we're
same
looking
since
for is
then.
him and Jake Paul. All right, this is the fight we're waiting for.
well, Jake Paul's fighting who?
Oh, God.
Tyrone Woodley. That's right, Tyrone Woodley.
Another washed up athlete that doesn't know how to box. Like
UFC fighter though, man. Like it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, but he
different
fought
than-
what's his name? The other washed up UFC fighter, and
Oh yeah, I mean it's all for a show.
that
I mean,
dude
I'm
had a
like-
bigger beer gut than I do. All right.
Dude, they talked about that. That guy though was primarily a wrestler
Yeah.
in his career.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the previous UFC guy that
Jake Paul fought.
He,
Oh,
like in
yeah,
his
I
career,
remember,
he
yeah.
was primarily a wrestling type of fighter. So you throw him in a boxing match.
Oh yeah.
The dude's not a good boxer. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what do you expect to happen here?
My thing is Poirier is coming in 6 losses. He just got done beating McGregor the last time, and it was only 6 months ago. Do you have enough time to train and prepare for a fight in that 6 months, knowing you just won? He's coming in the favorite. I forget what the odds are. I looked at the odds earlier, but
I don't know.
I mean, it's all
Well,
for
it's
money.
the same thing that we were talking about before. It's like
Oh,
you
that's
come
the
in.
reason Mayweather did the
Oh, yeah.
goofy ass fight he
Well, it's
did.
like-
Yeah.
It's like all this. It's like the hype where he goes and kicks him in the weigh-ins
Yeah.
and this and that. At the end of this fight,
You're
since
amping
it's
it up.
you know McGregor's gonna sit there. He's going, "Oh guys, we had a great fight. The trilogy tonight. If he wins or loses, he's gonna be out there hyping himself up. This
Yep.
and that. And they're gonna
Yeah.
be hugging at the end.
No,
and it's all for money.
You're spot
Yeah.
on.
It's all
Yeah.
for
It's,
money.
it,
Like,
it,
doesn't-
it really is.
Exactly.
It really is all for money. But for was it Poirier, right?
yeah.
Poirier, it's best of 3. Like the same mentality. Like you're either coming in here like this is best of 3. Like I'm coming in here to win best of 3,
Oh, yeah.
or you have the mentality like it's just another fight for money. Blah blah. Blah. I think Poirier. Especially coming off of 6 losses, he was like, you know what, I'm not gonna lose a 7
Yeah.
off of a best of 3.
See,
Yeah.
I could kind
Like, I
of
wanna
see
go.
Poirier coming out with it now. Like when you break it down like that,
Yeah.
and we just talked about how everyone does it for money. McGregor is a businessman at this point.
He is a
He's
businessman
not-
at heart.
He's not quite
100%.
all like focused on fighting.
Yeah.
He's focused on being a businessman.
Yeah.
Poirier is a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's out there to like.
The one thing I
get the
respected
title.
about Poirier in the weigh-ins was McGregor's out there. He's trying to pull his badass McGregor stuff, and he's just like, I'm going to kill him. He's going to die in there. And then Poirier's just like, I hope he makes it home safe to his family. And I'm like, okay, I might like Poirier a little bit better now.
He's super calm about it. You know why? Like he's like, I'm not gonna go in there too confident.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He knows it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
Dude,
Probably.
I saw an interview actually that McGregor did with Stephen A. Smith.
Ah.
And they were talking about wins, losses, and he said like, I only count knockouts. So my professional record is it's like 13-1 or something.
Yeah.
He's like, I've knocked out 13 guys and I've been knocked out once. Those are the only numbers I look at because in this sport, you can't leave it to judges or to tap outs or
Yeah.
to this or that or whatever. So he was saying like, that's all I count like as far as my record goes.
Oh, yeah. And then you see how he called out Khabib in the same interview or whatever.
He did
With
do
the-
that.
with the
Yes,
retire, 'cause
he
was like,
did
he's
that.
calling
Do
out
that.
the retire- Oh, he's not a good fighter. This and that. You know.
Yeah,
he fought
but
no namers.
That
He fought guys
Khabib,
with 3
that
and 6
Khabib fight
records.
though, Khabib had everything that he could have ever,
Yeah.
especially like with his
Yeah.
father dying, right?
Yeah, that's why. That's the whole reason.
Like
of his
you
fighting.
had,
Like,
he
Yeah.
had
Like-
every motivation kicking him for that fight, like and focus. And then I watched. There was actually a documentary on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it.
With
What
Khabib.
about like it was? Well, Khabib was a part of it, but it was like basically like it's about vegans. They did like a vegan diet.
What is that called? I watched it too.
Yeah, it's dude, I can't.
No, not Unbreakable.
No, not break. It's like crap.
I just watched it too.
Like half of the.
It's got the guy. He's
I almost said remember Titan.
remember the
Titan, Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
So half of the Tennessee Titans
went to vegan.
went to vegans, and each year, like more and more, the defensive players went to like a vegan diet and tried it,
Yeah.
and then they ended up going to the playoffs,
Yep.
and then they got farther in the
Yeah.
playoffs each year,
Yeah.
which was crazy because there was like a pro bodybuilder, like a lifter and type stuff, and he said he was like, "Did you ever see
An ox.
an
Yeah.
ox
How does an ox get to the size of? Or they're like, you're the size of an ox. Well, what does an ox eat? Grass.
He
You know.
was like, yeah. He basically said, "You ever seen an ox eat meat?" And he was like, "No." And this dude like lifted, it was well over 1,000 pounds. Like he just carried it on his back for
Yeah.
so many yards, and it was true. And they did the same thing with certain college players too. They took 3 college players.
Yeah, but then they did that weird stuff.
Yeah, well, that was a little weird. So, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that one, but Not gonna talk about that. But
Censored.
yes. But it's crazy. That documentary is
It
definitely
was.
crazy.
It almost made me go vegan, to be honest with you.
I think personally,
I could never do that. Not a chance.
honestly, no. I think if you balanced it, like if
Yeah.
you like meat, something like
Yeah.
that, that's fine. I think a well balanced like vegan type stuff. Like if you want to eat meat once in here and there, like go for it. But like balance wise, I think
Are you vegan? Eliza's here, by the way, too, my friend.
I'm not sure. It like traumatized me so much that I went vegan for like a
Mhm.
month, and I was like, I can't do this. Like someone was like, want to go to Texas Roadhouse?
It's
I was
a-
like, yup.
Dude, I heard a lot of people that did this like same reaction after. Remember that story about the guy that like ate all the McDonald's
Oh, yeah,
stuff?
The Supersize Me.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
showed how they process chicken nuggets like from start to finish.
Yeah.
And so many people were traumatized by like
It was
the
disgusting.
actual process.
Oh my
They're like,
gosh.
I'll never eat chicken nuggets ever again.
No.
Like,
No.
I
Definitely.
actually took a nutrition course with the guard, and I learned so much. That's fine, yeah.
Go ahead. You can keep talking.
I learned that a lot of it doesn't really matter. It's a lot about calorie count. Like all the things that you see is like, oh, like if you eat a burger, you know how long you got to spend like 2 or 3 hours in the gym to work out.
Yeah.
It's not true.
No.
Your body naturally has
What the heck?
fat
damn, this is
reserves.
getting wild.
So unless you meet your body's like calorie count, you actually, depending on like what the foods you eat and stuff
Yeah.
like that, unless your body saves it because it's in survival mode.
Yeah.
Type of deal.
Yeah.
So which is very interesting. Like as long as you meet your body's fucking calorie count, calorie count
Yeah, but,
per
like,
day, then your body naturally will burn the excess fat and it'll just
That's
use
why
that
those-
for energy.
That's
Yeah.
why these big guys that like work out
Mhm.
constantly have to eat.
Oh.
Ooh, good
Wow.
shot.
Like those big guys that work out nonstop, like someone like The Rock,
Mm-hmm.
they gotta eat 1,500 calories a day.
Yeah.
Well, that
I
was-
actually no,
Or,
actually
like per meal or like
Per-
something
I
wild
did
like
I
that.
did my
Yeah.
own calorie count. I actually have to eat over 2,000 calories a day just for my body to
Maintain.
maintain itself
Where it
and
is,
then
yeah.
start burning the excess like body fat that it's trying to
See, that
save.
was the thing with me. Like, I was trying to, I was looking into, well, obviously gaining weight, and it was like I had to take in more carbs and protein at first.
Yeah, it's because I learned that it's really kind of like, well, not really scientific. It's more
What the hell
mathematical.
was that?
It's like
He keeps, rolling around on the mat. I have
Yeah,
no
like
idea.
that was a really weird
I have
stance
no
just
idea.
there.
I have
This
no
fighting
idea what
style
it
is so
is.
different.
Yeah, it's just- look at him. He keeps
Yeah.
going
he
down
wants
to,
he
like,
wants to go down.
Just kick him in the head.
He's
Yeah.
probably a
Oh, he's a ground game.
Yeah.
He
he's
wants
a wrestler. He's,
Yeah.
he's trying to get him down.
Well, he's
Yeah.
ground, and his arms are down. Come on,
He just lays down.
put up.
Mhm.
Take me.
Look at him. Look.
Yo, he doesn't
You gotta take him down there, man.
My
You
dude
can't
got.
just flop on
I
the
guarantee you
ground and
this.
hope he
I
jumps
guarantee
you.
you that guy's got dance moves that we
Like,
don't
you gotta
even know
take him
about right
down
now.
In the first place.
I guarantee.
It's swinging. So how are you even in the UFC? Oh, see, he's trying to get.
He wants him to fight him
Your
on the ground.
tactics just. You need to take him down. Not
I don't
hope
know
that
if I
he
could be a
just comes
UFC
with.
fighter just to watch somebody.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That is the weirdest fighting style I've ever seen in my life.
He's waiting for him. He just wants to wait. You duck for no reason, bro.
Like, see, you're just.
Again.
Why are you ducking?
Yeah, there
Watch me win. Watch me win.
Come on,
Wrap him
get
up.
the
Now you
arm, get
got
the
him.
You
arm.
got him.
Nope,
You
no,
got
him.
done,
Yeah.
done,
Goodbye.
done.
Yeah, call him.
Ah, look at his
Okay,
Call him out.
What happened?
Oh, dude,
He
is
said, "What happened?"
That dude waited for him. He was like, "Bro, you're an idiot."
Right?
He's like-
Good, 'cause you're
Oh, he was playing on the moment to strike.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, "Wait, you want to fit on the ground? Go ahead."
He's just timing that flip, and then you've seen it, the hammer fist. Look.
He ain't even breathing heavy. Ain't even hurt.
Because the other guy was just
Look at him,
rolling
look
on
at
the floor the whole
Miss.
time.
No, missed.
Trip.
Like,
Like, what did you think? You were
Wide
just
open.
rolling.
He didn't even protect himself.
No.
that one.
He was trying to grab the right arm.
Oh my god.
He tried to
Yeah.
hook, yeah.
Five
He tried to
straight
hook
the
him for a
face.
headlock, and he was like, "Nah."
The-
Oh, look at this right here from this angle.
Yep.
Dude, you're just getting. Oh,
Four.
oh no.
5, 6,
7. Done.
That's actually a good call on that referee. Like he would have got
Rocked.
no.
Even more.
Good call on that referee.
Oh, you landed with like 6, 7.
Bro,
shots.
the woman's fight that was on earlier, I don't remember their
Oh,
names.
did you? Yeah, were you
But
watching
they
that one?
butt heads. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
we were watching
Gash
before we came over
this
here.
big in her head. They went in
Oh,
for
I saw
a
the
punch at the
gash.
same
Yeah, I saw
time,
the
and
gash
she
right
there.
opened up. They were putting Vaseline on and everything. Didn't work. She
Mhm.
jabbed her twice, and it just crimson mask.
Speaking
It
of
was-
headbutts, Mike, have you watched the NBA Finals?
No, I haven't.
Really? Did you see the headbutt with Beverly and Devin Booker?
Yeah, I saw it.
Was that last
Was it
night's game?
dirty or not? I think it was. I think
That's
it was dirty.
so.
I think it was dirty on Patrick Beverly's
Well, I mean,
part.
like what? The game, what was it? Game 6 or whatever. He shoved the
Yeah,
ball
like-
back and put him right on the floor.
I
Yeah.
It was like game 6. Literally, they were like at the end of the game, or
It was when they were about to close him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally just runs up behind him, pushes him, shoves him straight to.
But that headbutt with Booker, like Booker made a move,
I mean,
and
Booker's
Beverly
Booker's
swiped and
that's
missed,
so debatable.
and then he
I,
just led
personally,
with his
I think
head
it's
straight to
personally,
his
I think
nose.
it's intentional.
I think that was a
And
dirty fucking.
I think
move.
I think it's dirty. I think personally,
What? So wait, this wasn't
there's
the
so
Buck
much-
series. This was last
especially-
series.
series before.
Yeah,
Okay. This
was the
especially
Clippers
there's
versus
so
the
much
Suns.
emotion going on during those NBA Finals type deal.
Who do you guys got in the finals right now?
Suns.
It's
Suns.
Suns, bro. Suns.
They're
I've
up
been
to
riding the
nothing.
Suns since
CP
playoffs.
C-
Did you see
CP
Giannis last night though, getting all hype? He's just like,
He got no help.
well, he ain't got no help, but
Yeah, Giannis.
Holiday
It's
and
Giannis.
Middleton just.
this is
didn't
his time.
show up.
This is his time to step up, and if he's gonna be the next LeBron, then you got to
No,
take
but
control of your
He
team.
did show up.
Yeah, that's true.
LeBron has
Look,
not won
what?
a championship on his own.
He's
ever.
right.
He went to Miami, had Bosh and Wade, and then he went back to
True.
Cleveland, and he had Kevin Love and
Yeah.
Chris Tom, all those
Well-
boys back there.
I love
And
hearing
they're
someone
like-
else talking
so, like,
about
Yes.
this.
So
This is
yes.
awesome.
So here's the
Ever
thing.
won a
This is
championship
great.
on his own.
Nobody.
gets it-
Wait, go ahead. Go ahead.
That gets into discussion then. Jordan better than LeBron. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, Jordan better.
Jordan better than
oh,
LeBron.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Like, wait a minute.
Here's
That's
the
not
thing.
even a
Listen,
conversation.
LeBron had to leave Cleveland
Yeah.
and get people to realize that he needs players
Yeah.
to win this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, granted, Jordan had like Pippen and
But they recruited.
Dennis Rodman.
He,
like
he didn't have to go out and.
he never had to leave. Yes, but
Yeah.
LeBron never got talent brought to like people that wanted to go there. So yeah, LeBron left. He had D Wade and like you said, Bosh. Got Bosh and all them. Dominated. They won. And then he went back to Cleveland. And guess what? Who came? Kevin Love came over. Kyrie. And then at the clutch part of that one, they had what? Ray. No, that was the Heat. That was
J.R. Smith.
No, it wasn't J.R. Smith. It was Daniel Gibson.
No, Gibson wasn't there yet. That was the
No.
following
Is that a real
season.
NBA player? I don't even know.
Yeah.
It was that young, no, it was that young player. It was it was like kind of like a rookie type deal that came in and like he basically was in there to hit clutch threes. That was all he was in there for.
Well, I mean, every team needs that white boy to hit threes. Like
No, he was on white
that's
boy.
like the mood
Right.
of college
Yeah.
basketball. Everyone needs that white guy to hit threes in the corner.
No,
Kyle
LeBron.
Korver.
LeBron left.
Exactly.
Thank you for
Yeah.
your
Kyle
thank you for your
Korver.
service.
Kyle Korver.
He was the only child. He played top cell phone. You know, all he did was make shots.
The same with Jimmy Fredette. He was the same guy.
Keith,
he
Keith-
went to the league.
well, you want to go really old school? Keith Van Horn. Thank you for your service.
No, but
True.
the Bulls, like back when MJ was there, they had their early years when he was like up and coming, and then they just recruited.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
superstars. Just I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to do this and play with so
Well,
and so.
that whole MJ documentary just explains it all. 'cause that
What
was
the
Yeah.
the Last
literally
Dance?
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I've watched
probably.
that twice.
I know the
That's so
flu
much-
game, and
Oh
That's so
my
awesome.
gosh, dude.
which wasn't really a flu game.
Food poisoning.
Jordan. Here's the thing. Like LeBron is a very mellow person outside of being on the court. Like doesn't do anything. He's just blah blah blah. This and that.
He likes to run his mouth.
No, I mean, who gets it right?
Money though this year?
Huh?
He was
Yeah,
literally-
money.
he was
No,
literally
that's it.
complaining about
But if you're gonna compare him to
more
Jordan, where
than
Jordan can make up if you can compare LeBron, Jordan made up stories in his head just so he can face you again.
Oh yeah.
That's a psychopath. Okay, like that's like,
That's a good
he made up things just so I can battle you.
Just so
again.
he could battle him in the game.
Yeah.
And that's when you learn that he's a serial killer.
Yeah, exactly. Like my man went from, you know what, I'm not gonna kill nobody. I'm just gonna play you in basketball. And you know, I like, and even my dad used to say, he's like, Jordan on a bad day had like 30 points, and he could be sick. Like,
Yeah.
definitely sick.
Yeah.
And my dad used to say, I felt so bad for the team that followed him. to
Oh my
play.
gosh, yeah.
When he felt better, he
Yeah.
said that dude would drop 60.
Dude, I think
60,
today though,
40, 60 points before the 3-point line.
Yeah.
And he was like, you give him that, like 40 points before the 3-point line, you got 60 right there.
So we can all agree that Jordan's better than.
Easily.
Agreed.
Right now, there's no
Agreed.
comparison. The league now is way different
and
than the league
Kobe
now.
is second.
This is what I was gonna say. Who's
Yep.
better than Kobe or LeBron?
Kobe.
Kobe.
100%, dude.
It's
Kobe, hands
irritating
down.
that
Yeah.
Kobe gets overlooked when everyone's like
Yeah.
LeBron versus MJ. No, Kobe. It's Kobe Bryant versus MJ.
Kobe had
That's
the
the conversation that should be being had.
Kobe had the most natural MJ stance I've seen.
Even
Because
Yeah.
the
he
one-
had the like,
even
but
in
that's
the
how
one clip-
Jordan went.
But
He
he had that
just
tenacity-
flowed.
He had
Yeah.
that
well, the one
tenacity
clip in
to
the
him to, like,
last
go out and
the
get
last
it.
dance,
And,
Kobe
like,
said, "You don't get
that
him without Jordan."
aggressiveness
Yeah.
about him.
He
Yeah.
said he literally says
Kobe
you
every
don't
time.
get me without him because he literally played him one time in
Yeah.
an All-Star game and it was just like, yo, how do you do this shot?
Yeah.
How do you do this? He texted him all the time and be like, yo, what were you?
What
do
were
think
you
about
doing
this?
in this? What were you thinking
Yeah,
of this?
exactly.
Yeah.
Like
You know?
not to dispute what LeBron's done because he's obviously
Yeah, like LeBron's a
oh,
great,
no, like,
God.
he
great
should be in
player.
that conversation, but it should be Jordan versus Kobe,
Yeah.
not Jordan versus LeBron. Like
Yeah,
that
No.
exactly.
that shouldn't be the conversation. It should be Jordan
Uh-huh.
and Kobe.
How I don't even know how you compare that. It should
Two
for,
different
to me it's Jordan, Kobe, LeBron.
Yeah. Right now, yeah, I would totally go Jordan.
You also have to
Kobe,
look at it
LeBron.
by like error, like
That's how I look at it. I
how-
look at it by
like,
era.
yeah, like the time
Because the game has speed
speed
up so much. Because look at it, like it looked like a player like Porzingis 7 whatever shooting, like crazy. Like I mean, like Dirk Nowitzki, freaking nature right there. Like you know, Dirk freaking nature.
Now that's where the conversation has to go.
Man, he
Luka
was so much
Doncic.
fun to watch.
Luka Doncic is
Luka
going to be that
Doncic.
man, and I think surpass LeBron in this generation.
Right now,
But
he
see,
probably
that's
could.
the new.
In stats or like entire career?
But that's the new era that we're looking at.
Listen,
Yeah.
if Mark Cuban can get his act together, start building a team around him,
Yeah, they're
surpassing
trying to-
championships.
They're trying to recruit Kawhi.
That's what's that?
They're trying to get Kawhi.
Dallas.
Are they?
They're never gonna
For-
get that.
I don't know how true this is. I've just seen random things online. They're saying the Mavericks are making a big push to bring him in.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Kawhi and Luka are the two type of players that play. Kawhi is all quiet and like he just.
I don't-
he
I don't
focuses
think
on
it would
basketball.
work.
Luka, when he goes
No.
out there, he's like a showstopper. He wants to go out there and
Yeah.
be the center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
Yeah, but
those
you-
two are gonna like mesh on a court together?
I
It
personally,
depends.
I don't
because
think so. I don't
technically,
know, but
all right. So you got Kawhi. You're looking at him like you know he's a big man that can shoot, but you also know the big man that can go down low. So you put your eyes on him. You can't take your eyes off him, especially with helping. You either help or you don't help because you know Luka's sitting right there at the 3, like give it back to me, give it back to me. I'm gonna hit it. So you know, like they could mesh, they could not. It's kind of actually him and I were talking about earlier. It's kind of like the Carmelo Anthony thing. Like Melo was the greatest shooter, broke so many records, did this and that, but it was just a shooter. He was just a shooter. That's
he doesn't
all.
have enough like.
Yeah, he
oomph
wasn't
to-
like he
to
didn't
really
have like
To
the
go
body
forward,
style like
yeah.
LeBron that he could just go down low and
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you off, or
Yeah.
like I'm gonna guard the biggest man on the court type deal.
But Luka also don't play defense.
If
Well,
he
he
gets
is
better though,
Harden,
but
he's
he
still
if he
Kawhi
can if he can
Leonard
get
is
better,
Yeah, James Harden.
yeah.
He's horrible. At defense.
If he can get better, he's passing LeBron in stats, definitely. And
There he
then,
is. Look
oh gosh,
96. Okay.
of course you go back to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
why is
yeah.
Des Prescott? Why is he on my
The guy
TV
who's gonna win
screen?
the NFC East.
Because he's getting a
Not at
buttload of
all.
money right now.
Not at all. Get out of here.
Here's the thing. Is that Gale?
Ronaldo?
No,
Is
it's
that
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Ronaldo.
Yeah, they're talking
Does he have a
about salary
ponytail
here.
right now?
Yeah.
Does he really?
That does not look like
He's rocking the Mike V.
Messi, that's Messi.
That's a top knot. That's not a ponytail.
Look at him sitting on the stack
You know
of
what?
money.
That's probably true. Because Messi is bright.
Hold on,
It's,
Messi
Yo, I
and
just looked this up.
Triple H. That's McGregor.
That's got to be McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
180 million. My gosh.
That's also endorsements too.
Well, no, he has his whiskey
Yeah, I was
business
saying,
too.
He's got
Yeah.
whiskey out there.
It's advertised right on the mat, like in the UFC mat. Like this guy's
Uh-huh.
making money everywhere. He doesn't even care if he fights.
He's super. What's this guy behind that chick
he's
doing?
I know, he's so happy right now to be on TV.
Awkward.
He's like, yeah, let me check my snap real quick.
What's
What's going on?
See, I told you what's
Bloods.
Nah.
So wait, you guys Sixers fans?
I'm all New York.
Okay, so
I'm a Sixers fan.
I watched the
you can
Sixers. I watched.
appreciate this
Yes.
conversation.
This
Yes.
is a Ben Simmons conversation.
You didn't say it wasn't, but go ahead.
Definitely
go
Ben
ahead.
Simmons.
The Sixers in general, do you think they can really make it to a championship with the guys they have now and the squad they have?
Not with Ben Simmons.
If Ben learns to shoot, yeah.
But
All right, so Ben has talent. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not knocking him as a player himself. He's just too scared. Like he has the point guard mentality when he doesn't need it.
How many years has it been? How many years has he been?
What? He's been drafted for?
So he's been there for 4 years.
4 or 5. Yeah.
He has had all the opportunity in the world to learn how to shoot, to round his game. If like when you go into that off season, if you know one that you're being criticized by everybody about your shot, how are you not working on that day and night?
See, I think
And this
I think
year,
that-
this year,
I don't think he just. I think he just can't shoot. I think he practices all
Well, I think
day.
the-
He's in the gym.
No,
practicing
he's
free
not.
throws, literally,
I've
from
read
the college
comments
to
and
the-
I've heard
tweets.
teammates
And,
say
like,
otherwise.
yes, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
teammates
I've
say
heard teammates
literally
say
tweets
he does not
and
do
like
that.
Instagram.
Well, then,
I've
like-
read it all. Like they say, like he's the most laziest person ever. Doesn't want to be in the gym.
Well, he got his
Blah,
money,
blah.
so what's he caring about?
Exactly. And this
Probably.
year,
He got
Yeah.
his
this
max
year
contract,
of
what's he
all
caring?
years is the only year that he said like he wasn't playing for Australia in the USA game because
Oh my
or
God,
excuse
dude,
me,
there was just a
in
wild
the
knockout
Olympics
there.
game. In the Olympics game because he's working on
Oh,
skill sets
My
right
bad.
now.
I just saw someone
Yeah.
get their face
You mean
beat
he's,
in real quick.
Flirting with his what?
Yeah.
Who's he married to? Which Kardashian is he married to?
He was with Kendall
he's
for a
with
while.
Kendall for a
Whatever,
while.
Like, he's
Well,
just
yeah.
focused on
Like,
the
dude,
game.
if he
Now
can-
this year he got too much. He's got too much criticism. Now he's like, yo, like I might get traded.
I think they
you're
got
gonna
it.
get
He should
traded.
get traded.
I think they got it if he could consistently contribute 15 a night. Like,
Trade him.
Okay.
Make
Trade
it-
him.
make
Hold
it
on.
free
Simmons
throws.
for
Trade
Beverly.
him.
Well, yeah, I'm saying this. But
Simmons
okay.
for Beverly.
Here's the question.
Calling it
Yes,
now.
we all agreed to trading him. But do you think any team is really gonna think about taking that massive of a contract on a player that they know cannot shoot a ball?
You know what?
Contract.
I'm
I
an
don't
all
know,
New
but
York
heard
fan.
Gold-
I
heard
guarantee you
Golden
the
State
Knicks will
likes
take him.
Oh,
And I know the
Cash.
Knicks.
RJ, I'll
Move the
take
mic a
RJ
little closer.
Barrett.
Yo,
Ben
don't
Simmons
take
all day
RJ
long.
Barrett. But you know what the sad part is? The Knicks will probably do it.
Like,
I heard-
yeah,
like the
just
Knicks.
for a cash release. Get
Yeah.
rid of him and
The
then
Knicks are.
I heard Golden
the Knicks
State
are
likes
so
him.
bad,
Golden
and they
State.
always do something.
I've heard interviews that like ESPN has done with like Stephen A. Smith and those guys. They're saying Golden State is interested,
He'd be a good fit. They
big
have
time.
shooters. They already have
That's what they're
shooters.
Why-
saying.
They
Like,
already have the
he don't
shooters.
have to shoot. Like all he has to do is pass. He can average 15 assists a
I
game.
wish they would get rid of Ben and not even. I would just wish they would take draft picks back or get small name players and let Maxey come up in the Simmons spot.
I want
I
them.
like Maxey. I think he could shoot the ball.
No, I do too.
Like-
But for the last couple of years, I want them to get Kyle Lowry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But he's
I-
not- he's kind of like, to me, Lowry's almost like a what's his name from Portland, Lillard. I
Dame.
feel like he
Lillard.
is now
Oh,
set
Dame.
in his area. He's gonna finish his career there, and
Maybe,
unless
yeah,
the
I
team
feel
actually
super
says
bad.
you're
I
fine.
feel super bad
I could
for
definitely
Willard.
see that.
Because
Yeah.
if Willard was on a
But I
different
know
team,
he's from the
he would-
Philadelphia
Oh, if Lillard, he
area.
would have had a championship.
But
by
as a
now.
player,
There's no
I think
doubt.
that
There's way
is
too many
your
conversations
missing
going on. That
piece.
thing's freaking out.
A point guard that can score, and he's a vet, and he has experience. Like he's got everything you
just
could
like
ever
the Suns
want.
right now. All you
So,
need,
yeah.
CP3 is a perfect
Why not?
fit.
Like,
Some
And
guy that
Booker,
averages 23, 24
that
nights.
team is built
dude,
great.
yeah, exactly.
The
Yeah,
thing-
he can average 20 with 7-8 assists, and
But here's
Like,
the thing, like with the example of
everybody
the
else wants
Suns.
feed off of him.
But here's the thing with the example of the Suns. Chris Paul didn't go to a team like with a super team. He built everybody like around him. He
Which is
made
why I love
everybody
Chris
better.
Paul.
And like
Didn't build him around him. Booker was already there.
No, but I'm not saying he built them,
He
but like
led them.
he made everybody better.
Yeah, I mean,
He
like-
he led this.
He had that vetness to him. He's
Yeah.
already seen everything.
Chris Paul's the
He got
best
to
vet you
teach
can get.
guys.
Chris
Like,
Paul led this young
easily.
team of
He
guys.
taught all
Yeah.
these guys what to do and how to play and like just like because where they're at now, not even seeing a playoff before this year, and all of a sudden you're in the finals. Like you have to have someone in there to keep you mentally.
That's that
stable.
veteran
And you don't-
leadership. Yeah.
If you think that
Yeah,
him
but
and
you just
you think him and Booker are not talking every day, but one on one, you're
100%.
wrong.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They're
And
literally
and
together.
DeAndre
He's
Ayton.
like, this is,
Yeah.
this is
No,
the
yeah.
final. This is what it is. Like this is where we're at.
Yeah.
Did you see those
Like-
secret drink bottles or whatever in the game?
Yes, I
They
did,
literally
yeah.
they took
I know what you're
bottles
talking
off, like,
about.
water bottles,
Oh,
yeah. And Chris Paul wrote, what, Chris's secret sauce or something?
something.
Yeah.
Like that on the side
Oh,
of
like
it.
the what is it?
It's Mike's secret
Space Jam.
stuff.
The Space Jam
from
thing?
Space Jam.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
the,
like my
yeah,
secret-
the secret
water?
water formula thing.
Yeah, that's it, I'm telling you.
Dude, we were talking about this earlier though this afternoon, and I was saying like even this team like, because me and my dad were talking about this, and he keeps saying Milwaukee is a more complete team. They have the bench reserves
think
like this
so.
and that, but if you watch the Suns every night, if Paul's off, Booker is on. If Booker is off, Cam Payne is on.
Yeah.
If Payne is off,
I
Jay
think,
Crowder is on. Like everybody covers everyone's ass.
Well,
It doesn't matter what night it is.
Crowder for them was a big move because
Yeah.
it brings that like all aroundness.
That's more veteran leadership.
veteran
too.
leadership,
Yeah.
defense. You got a clutch shooter still. I mean, he's fallen off a little bit since Boston, but I mean,
I don't know
The
if I
team
can
is
see
so
that looking
well-
at how he's playing
It's
now.
so
Yeah.
well rounded. Like, yeah, like the Bucks are good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything away from the Bucks, but Giannis is your main guy.
Yeah.
And it's because one, especially like how
But
we
he
were talking
can't
earlier,
shoot.
different eras.
Giannis?
But he can,
Have you
he
seen
can,
the free throw?
He
he
can't
can
shoot
rel-
anything
he can't shoot.
outside of the paint.
Yeah, he can't shoot a
he
free
can
throw.
relatively dribble. So he can,
Yeah.
he can relatively dribble. He can take it.
But that's what
He got
people
big.
did to Ben Simmons though. At the end of games, when
Yeah,
you're
but
close,
Ben-
what do? Hack
Foul him.
Giannis because he can't make a free throw.
Mhm.
That's
I
what they
t-
do on the Sixers. Hack Simmons because he can't make a
Make
free
a
throw.
free throw.
That's how they lose.
I do
It's
like the
it's close
joke.
to fourth
Yeah.
quarter. He got hacked, 5 times. He's 1 of 10 on the watch.
Yep.
Sixers are now losing, by 1.
If
I
you-
do like the
5
joke. I
seconds.
saw someone said like, "Hey, if you're ever in the position you have a gun to your head, you need someone to make a foul shot for you. You picking Ben or Giannis to make it? I'm taking Ben just because he's going to get the shot off in the time allotted that you have to shoot it.
Taking
Ben
Ben?
bullet to make it easier.
I'm saying,
I'm skipping everything. Fuck
I'm
that.
saying-
I'm going straight to the bullet. I'm dead.
I'm saying I'm only
Why keep playing
taking
with
Ben
my
because Giannis's problem is he takes too long.
And
He
So
does.
if you get
once-
He takes way
disqualified
too
for
long.
the time,
I never
Yeah.
understood that with
At
big
least
man.
Ben will
Like,
get a
you're
shot
way-
off.
You're way closer to the basket.
Look at Embiid. Embiid's a big dude, and he has such a great free throw percentage.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Come on now.
Yeah, but you take
cannot-
someone like Shaq. Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I have one of
You
these?
get-
Okay,
you have
next to you.
those- You have those big guys that are athletic
Yeah.
and that can move, and then you got those big
Thank
guys
you.
that just stand in the paint and bully people. Like that's like you're getting.
I mean,
rebounds.
I'm not-
Your job is to get rebounds. I don't give a shit if you make
Not-
one bucket the entire game.
Mhm.
I want to see you with 15 boards by the end of it. Like that.
that's that shit Rodman did.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
he didn't care about scoring or nothing, but he had 20
Here we
boards
go.
every game.
Here's a good start. Let's go. Let's see what we got.
Price and Piera. I actually like Price in this one. I haven't watched UFC in so long.
You want to add
So
a
I was
little
like-
sound?
What's that?
You want to add a little sound?
To this?
Mm-hmm.
Eventually.
What?
Oh,
Maybe
that's
not.
That's not you. That's them. Yeah,
That's them.
Yeah, they're on. Well, okay, back to conversation.
You a hockey fan at all, man? Flyers?
Thank you for your
Yeah.
patience.
What do you?
Thank you for your patience. We're having technical
Thoughts here.
difficulties.
On the Flyers,
I just
Yeah,
wasted
in
$90.
general, like after this last season.
I think the Flyers need to get rid of Giroux. And I think
Oh,
they
now
need-
we're going to
That
hockey.
that hurts a lot.
Listen, I'm a
Wait,
Giroux
you get
fan,
rocked?
but
I,
you
I
What
understand
happened?
your
goal
point.
scorer.
I
You
understand your
can't, like-
point, but it still hurts
I
to
know
hear
it
it.
hurts too, but I mean, you think about it. Who's like out of all the Flyers, who are you gonna get the most? Besides Carter Hart, of course, because everyone wants that good.
Giroux and
quality.
Voracek, which
Like-
I heard rumors Voracek is already on the chopping block.
Oh, he should be.
Apparently he is unprotected in the upcoming expansion draft,
Oh, really?
from what I've heard.
Oh, okay.
I just read this today or yesterday.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how true it is, but
Yeah.
reportedly he is up for grabs if
Yeah.
this expansion draft, if Seattle wants him, like he's good to
Oh,
go.
good
My
shot.
thing is with the Flyers, I want to know how you go from 2 years ago being number
No.
one and having I wouldn't say like a great.
He's being
defense, but you were,
patient. I
a
like
top
that.
10
He's being
defense, but
patient.
your team looked
It
good.
finally came together a little
and
bit.
then the
Yeah.
next year you literally go.
It was enough to
opposite.
win
You have
some
one of the-
games.
you have one of the worst defenses in the NHL the next year.
You know, it's
Dude,
funny
that's
to
been
always
their
think. It's
kryptonite
always funny
for
to think
15
like,
years.
I don't
you know,
get it.
like,
I don't understand
oh,
how
it
you
looks
go
like they're
from
not doing
being
too much,
good
but
and
like
just
the energy they're wasting just to hold somebody off.
Like all my friends that I
Just
talk
to,
about, like,
just
hockey
to
with,
like grab and make sure
I've
they
had the
don't
same
like.
See,
conversation.
I started watching
The
UFC
Flyers
when
have
in
had
like
good goals.
2003.
Like,
You've always
dating
been like
all
a
the way back
wrestling
to,
So,
type, like.
but I grew up with
Ivan,
Liddell,
who was the
Ortiz,
Russian,
Couture,
blanking on
John
his
Bones
last name.
Jones, Rampage
No, no, no,
Jackson.
he's a defenseman.
BJ Penn, all
Who
the
was
like
the Russian
pioneers.
goalie?
Yeah.
And
It's
like
not
once it got so
Bobrovsky.
big, I'm just like I kind of
was the
just
guy right
fizzled
before
out.
him.
But I got back into it last year, and I was like, okay.
There was someone we had who was.
Oh,
decent.
try to clap
Like,
Oh,
him.
he's smart.
He was okay.
He knows not
but
to
like
take him
every
on the ground,
goalie
I
we
guess.
get, the defense just.
He's like,
fails
come on.
you
Yeah, he must be.
every
He must be a good
time.
ground
Yeah, he
fighter.
is.
So.
Oh, I was
He's
looking
like-
up
yeah,
Price.
he's like, come on, like,
he's
come
got
back
good
up.
submission holds.
Yeah, he said come back up.
For the year with Bobrovsky when he was playing for us, and then you trade him, and you got rid of him, and then you just let Emery and Elliott just step in as
Just
goalies.
Piddle battle back and forth.
like,
Yeah.
Yellow,
yeah.
yellow shirt. What is that? Price? No, Pierre.
Piero.
Dude, I feel
Pierre's
like
all about
they
being
look
up.
at this as it's always a
He's
goaltender
gonna take you
problem.
on up.
It's
up
not.
top.
It's a defense problem.
Exactly.
You expose every goaltender you've ever had,
Yeah.
and you just leave them hanging out to dry
Well, how do you expect,
every fucking time.
Well, exactly. How do you expect goaltenders to last?
Sorry,
when they're
I forgot I'm
going,
not
you know,
supposed to curse.
When they're on a 2-on-0 or 3-on-1, how do you expect a goalie to go up against 2 or 3
No, I was
hockey
gonna
players
say-
by themselves?
There's no way to
Like,
put
it-
like
it's
the
just-
mic in
it's
between
not.
them, right?
Somehow.
No, their mic.
Well, everyone's probably,
sorry,
everyone's
here,
probably
I-
hearing a mumble jumble. You guys are talking.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Hockey. They're
Yeah,
probably.
we've been talking.
Well, I was gonna say, it's like, yeah.
We've been talking about hockey.
This
I
is-
could slide this in the middle.
This
if
is the
that'll
worst
help everybody.
uncontrolled podcast I think in history.
Like, do you want me to move this? Will that help?
No, you're fine. You're
And
fine.
then-
Keep it there.
Well, this one's swinging.
Here's what, because like the levels are so loud, where I can,
Okay.
I'll do something with it later. So everybody that's listening and has made it through 37 minutes of this,
No, to your point, the
I tried to get
Flyers,
4. It didn't
they,
work.
they get good goalies, but your defense sucks.
Oh my god.
Every year, dude, it's pathetic.
Every year.
So I was a huge fan of Steve Mason. I really liked him. But watching game after game of him getting scored on 4 times, this isn't Mason's fault. It's your defense that's exposing him.
Well, you know where they messed up at though? It was all
Once
the way
again,
back in, what was
he's
it?
not gonna fight him on the ground.
No, he wants him to come down. He's not going to. He's going to pull him away.
Richards.
He lets you. Yeah, he
all
just
those
told you to
boys
come
on
up.
the- On the club.
I
Fight
don't know
me
if
straight
Provorov
up.
was there in 09.
I respect that.
Provorov is pretty new. He's pretty
Well, no,
young.
not Provorov. What was the older guy? Pronger. Chris
Pronger, yeah.
Pronger.
Okay.
When he
Oh.
was all on,
Oh,
and
if he
Dan
would have
Carcillo was
connected
there.
that.
And
Yep.
he was the one that had a problem with Carter and Richards, and you decide to keep Dan Carcillo on the team, and you trade away
And they ship them off
Carter
to
and
LA.
Richards
That's a good body shot.
to Tampa, and they literally win a championship. The next year, they win the Stanley Cup. The following year,
In
with our
return, though,
players, like,
didn't that deal give us
Ooh.
Wayne Simmons?
Yeah, but we still didn't get a Stanley Cup from it out of it. You go.
No,
they literally
you're-
won a
you're
Stanley
right,
Cup with
yeah.
our players the following year with Richards and
Yeah.
Carter. We were in the Stanley Cup, lost it, and then decided because Carcillo had a problem with Richards and Carter
Yo, look at
that
his
we're gonna
face.
get rid of Richards and Carter.
It blew
True.
shorts.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, you're
bleeding
right,
already.
yeah.
Like, and I
Look.
want to say, wasn't it? Well, no,
Yeah,
no.
he's
I
gassed.
think
I
it
would
was
say,
Simmons.
but
Wasn't
I'm-
it Hartnell?
He's gassed up.
Wasn't it Hartnell?
That's why he's not gonna fight him on the ground.
That we got in the Bobrovsky
Hartnell
trade?
and Simmons were part of the trade
Was
that
part of the Bobrovsky
sent.
trade?
No, they sent Richards and Carter to Los Angeles
And they
in
came-
exchange for Wayne Simmons, I think Scott Hartnell,
Yeah.
and maybe a draft pick or something.
Because I know Hartnell wasn't a Flyer, and neither was Simmons when they came. over.
Oh,
No, but yeah, they came over
Okay.
through a trade,
Okay.
which,
Yeah.
dude, they had the tools to
Oh my
to
gosh,
do it.
yeah.
But this, again, goes back to your defense is pathetic, and you guys never did anything about it.
No.
You thought you had all the offensive star power to
Yeah.
make this work.
Exactly. They think that every year. They think they can come in and compete with all the other teams in the division, and it's just not gonna happen.
No, but when you get
You
scored
know,
on
you-
5 times a night,
Yeah.
like, how are you supposed to keep up with that?
No, and then
You
it's
can't
just,
rely on star
Oh
power.
my gosh, yeah. And then like to me, it just makes guys like Carter Hart look bad because this guy.
This was my
last
argument
year,
for
like-
Steve Mason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hart literally his rookie year had like a 1.8 or 1.9 goal.
He was
against
under
average.
2.
He
Yeah,
was
I
good.
know that.
He was really good. And then this year he's at like a 2.8 or like a 2.9.
Because he's getting exposed.
Yeah, he's literally almost at 3 goals.
Yeah.
Like you're taking a guy that was great and now turning him just to an average goalie.
It's because you can't protect him.
Yeah, and like it just looks bad on his part. And
It's
then
the
he
same
gets
deal
the
in
rag on
football.
it.
Like if you have an all-star quarterback,
Oh my gosh.
but you don't have a line to protect the
Yeah.
quarterback, they suck.
Oh yeah.
Same deal with hockey. If you don't have the defense to protect your goalie,
Yeah.
he's gonna get lit up
So you guys,
every time.
are you Eagles fans then?
I'm actually a Raiders fan, oddly enough.
Okay. See, I'm a
Um,
Steeler fan, so I can't really.
okay.
I can't really say too much.
No, my dad had a thing about not rooting for home teams
Yeah.
because he thought it was stupid. So I root for everyone from Philly
Everyone.
except football.
Raiders.
Football, I follow the Raiders.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. But no, I was gonna say, what do you think about the whole Philly thing? Do you think getting rid of Wentz and going with Hurts was the smart thing to do?
I think they ruined Wentz. I think the
What
organization
do you think they
ruined
ruined
him.
Wentz, or do you think Doug Peterson?
I think
ruined
they've
Wentz?
ruined Wentz.
I think the
I think
club
Wentz-
as a
Like
collective
a
group,
whole group ruined him.
coach, GM, president,
Yeah.
like all the upper management, as a
Yeah.
collective group, you ruin him.
Yeah, but
Big
don't
time.
you think don't you think as a quarterback, like especially in the NFL, don't you kind of like agree with that mindset that you have to earn your spot? So like if
Yeah,
if you
absolutely,
if Hurts
yeah.
out there when he was injured and you had Hurts out there and he was playing well, don't you think like Wentz
should
had
ride with
Wentz
him.
had to have come back and kind of earn his spot back in? Like I don't think he would have he should have just got it back. That's like
No, you should definitely earn it, but I think
Yeah.
the circumstances that Wentz was put in, he was doomed to fail, like from the organization.
yeah
The
I agree.
whole time.
What, Wentz?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
the club killed him.
Yeah.
In Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So do you think?
He had promise, but you didn't set him up to succeed.
No. He
He
had
proved he can play.
he could play, but
You guys
didn't
didn't
put
help
anybody around him to protect him.
Nope.
You didn't put anybody that Alshon Jeffrey, yes, but
He was hurt.
he was
50%
hurt.
of the
He was hurt. He was
friggin' time.
he was. I don't want to say he was past his prime, but he was getting there. You
No,
know,
but he's always hurt.
he was. He was
Like,
always
he's
hurt.
not dependable.
But that was the thing with Wentz, though. He always got injured.
No, we were saying when Wentz was healthy, if he was set up to succeed,
Yeah.
he could have done well.
I just want to say this for the whole Wentz argument. I think he is not what everyone thinks he is.
Oh, he's got him.
I think
Get him.
I think because everyone thinks Wentz was this good quarterback and he got ruined. Who won that Super Bowl? Yes, he
Nick
got.
Foles did.
Yes, he got the Eagles to what was it, like 11-0 or something like that, or 10-0.
I don't know the record.
Whatever it was, he got them there.
I think it was like 10-1, and then they finished off at
But
they only had 2
Foles
losses.
Won that Super Bowl.
What's your podcast called?
But if you look at
Wentz
what,
didn't really.
Do you not know what my
but
podcast
what
is
did
called?
Foles have around him? If you
What's
if
it
you
for, though?
stick Wentz in that same spot,
Yeah.
I bet he'd have a very similar outcome.
Oh yeah, I think he would. But the defense
On
is what
YouTube,
won
it's
that
Wallace
Super Bowl. It wasn't
Production,
the
WALLESS
Fletcher
Production.
Cox
I'll
and,
tell them I'll send them.
Right, right.
Yeah, just do that. Just send the link.
What won that Super Bowl for the Birds. It wasn't really
Right.
the offense because what they had that one little, the Philly Magic or whatever they want to call it. Like yeah, they had some cool plays, but it was the defense that really locked that game down for them. Like I mean, I feel like the Eagles that year were a complete team. Like they had an offense
Oh, that makes
and
sense,
and
yeah.
a defense. Like they were good on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think
But dude, that makes sense because Wentz gets hurt and you plug in Foles,
Yeah.
and it's like nothing ever changed.
yeah, like they still kept going. Great.
Yeah,
They had that
you still
complete
you
team.
kept on that
Yeah.
same
I
line.
feel like that trade was just dumb because you had two quarterbacks that knew exactly what needed to be done.
He got
with the
ravaged
same
by
team.
injuries.
My thing is, why
and-
get rid of Doug Peterson? Because you wanted to cater to Wentz and then just get rid of Wentz.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I said the same
Bad
thing. I was
management.
like, you got rid of the guy
Yeah.
to get rid of the guy.
Yeah,
upper
exactly.
management
Like-
is in a frenzy. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, Doug. They fought.
Doug Peterson's gone.
It was the old. Who is it? I don't even remember.
They hired some young gun.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but
Wasn't it somebody from the Colts?
was it? I want to guess a college coach, but
No, it wasn't a
could be.
college coach.
Okay, yeah, never mind then.
I know, don't it? When you walk right in here, it's all that hot air.
It's all this hotness in here.
Tampa Bay.
Dude, their Super Bowl was actually the only time I've rooted
Tampa
for the
Bay
Eagles.
had the greatest team already with a BS QB who threw 300 yards
Yeah.
but always threw 3 interceptions at the same time. So you put Brady in there and you just bring a better tight end in there. You already had a great team.
Yes, that's 100% true.
So I remember seeing.
To watching that whole process before the season started was just like
you knew they were going to.
they had weapons already. They just didn't have a really
Dude, I
reliable
saw an
QB.
interview where they were calling Jameis Winston defensive MVP because of how many picks he would throw throughout the season.
Like,
They were saying he
Winston-
should get the award because he always
Like, don't
just
get me
gives
wrong.
it to
Like
everybody.
Winston's got an arm. Like he can throw a cannon.
Yeah.
But you also threw 3 picks. Like it was no problem whatsoever every time. And then you gave Brady that team. Of course, he had 3 wide receivers ready
Yeah.
to rock. You had a decent running back, and then you put in Gronk in there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they had it.
So
set.
I'm calling Kansas Tampa rematch this year only because I don't think there's anybody in the AFC that's going to be able to compete with Kansas. And now we have a full rested Tampa squad. You have to think
Yes.
all of those
A
guys
lot of-
came
a lot of
in
players this year didn't-
middle of the season.
Was
A
any
lot-
Like you have Antonio
another
Brown,
thing about this season is
Tom
a lot
Brady.
Of players, a lot of
Like-
players.
I'm
No, a lot of players didn't play this year because of COVID.
On that one, buddy.
Who are you saying
You
for
don't think
AFC?
Kansas City's gonna make
Who am I
it?
saying?
For the AFC.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. No,
Bro,
they're
did you see who
pass.
Who
No,
did they
wait,
just get?
actually,
Did you
Pass.
see who they picked up in the
No, they just got
offseason?
Julio Jones.
Dude, they
Yeah.
got Bud Dupree on the end.
They just picked up Julio Jones.
They're
Yeah.
literally huge now.
I-
They're even
Their
more
defense-
powerful.
their defense-
Yeah, they do. Their defense.
Their defense got
Yeah.
even greater power. Now they have another outside linebacker on the outside.
The only problem
Although
is
to
Picked up
go
another corner.
to go
Because-
against you, I
because
think
that
Kansas
team-
City is out for vengeance.
whoever plays Tennessee,
after getting embarrassed.
whoever plays Tennessee
in
has
the
to worry
Super
about
Bowl.
Derrick Henry.
But that's the thing. Kansas City doesn't have a good run defense, and Derrick Henry can literally plow that ball. So he
I'm
can
not-
friggin' just go on.
I like it.
True.
Like, he can
I'm
go
not
like it.
denying Derek. Oh,
I'm not a
nice.
big football
he's going at
fanatic,
it right
but I
now.
like your
like
I like your thought process. Yeah.
He's losing, so he's trying to get hits in.
The proper number
it's
12
gonna
was
be
easy
KFC,
on the
it's gonna be Kansas City
Like, why?
and Tennessee.
It follows me. It follows me everywhere.
As much as I like Tennessee, I don't think Tennessee's
Versus
gonna get that
who?
far.
I don't think so.
They're gonna be in the championship game this year.
Nah,
They're gonna be in the
bro.
championship game. No,
Vert-
the championship game against Kansas City.
That's the Super
It's
Bowl.
gonna be the AFC
Oh,
championship
AFC
game.
championship.
It's gonna
Okay,
be
okay.
Kansas City and Tennessee.
Say the winner of that. Who do you?
AFC Championship. I can't see Super Bowl.
The winner of that. Who do you have in the Super
What
Bowl?
what if Pat Mahomes comes out and plays like he did in the Super Bowl this past year? I don't
Possible.
Will.
I don't
I think
think
he's
so.
gonna.
I think he's out for vengeance.
Yeah.
After
He's out.
Mahomes is not gonna let that happen
No,
twice.
he's got to beat Brady. That's the thing. He
I think
has
he's
to beat
out
Brady.
for blood after getting embarrassed
Oh, did he
last
get him?
year.
Oh, you
He's
got him in
going
the
to light
groin.
it
That's what I was
up.
trying to tell you.
I don't even.
That's a guy I would not.
I know,
bet
we're not even
against
watching the fight.
because
Listen, I like Pat Mahomes. I think he's a great quarterback, but I still think
Oh,
he's young and
yeah.
has a lot to learn. I think there's a lot.
I don't know if you really hit him
Absolutely.
that hard.
More
Yeah.
people in the league that can show him a thing or two before he gets on that Tom Brady level. I think by the time Pat Mahomes' career's over, I think he'll be, if not tied, or like right behind Tom Brady in Super Bowl. He's
I'd
gonna
say
have-
that.
he's gonna have-
Rings-
he's gonna have
rings
at
are
least- he's
probably-
gonna have at
probably,
least
yeah.
5. He's gonna have at least a handful by
Mhm.
the time he's done.
I'm saying
That's for
after
sure.
what
Easy.
happened in the Super Bowl last year,
Yeah.
I think that whole Kansas City squad is now out for blood. Like they got embarrassed, they got wrecked, and you got thrown on your ass.
What if
They're coming back
Ooh.
for
Ooh,
blood.
He
Like
got a hit.
What if Tampa Bay though? What if they
What's
don't
that?
make it to the championship? What if they don't make it to the Super Bowl? Is Kansas City gonna have that same energy, knowing the people that they lost to aren't in it?
yeah,
Because
I think so.
Look
Yeah.
at how Tom Brady's played the year after winning a Super Bowl. He's never played.
He was like,
He's always kind of had like a, I don't want to say like a slow start. He's always got to the playoffs and stuff then. But I always feel like after he's won the Super Bowl, he's gone off to a slow start because he already has that. He has that win again. He has that like.
Yeah, but look where he
has
lost.
that-
Lost
I think-
the year, but he lost the year before and came back and won.
I don't
That's
think
a
it
different
matters
team.
who's standing in
So you
front
know
of
what I mean?
Kansas
Like,
City. They're out to
I see
prove
where
a
you're
point.
going with that, but I was like,
That, like-
he literally lost with the Patriots, came back, went to a new team.
I
won the
think
Super
that
Bowl.
Tom Brady is
Like-
getting into either this is the final year of his career or
I hope so, man. I'm sick
Yeah,
of
but-
watching him.
that's I think
I'm saying as far as like this might be it for the last championship.
Yeah, dude.
This might be
I'm
it.
sick of watching Tom Brady.
And I think that he's going to want to take that, but I think that Mahomes needs to prove that whole GOAT situation. Like, hey, I have to beat.
Which I think
I have to
he's
beat Papa
on the
Goat.
brink of after getting your ass kicked last year in the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Like that shit sticks in your head.
Yeah.
And you're thinking about that all year. They're coming out to embarrass everybody to prove like, hey, I understand what happened last year. That will not happen again.
Yeah.
And we're going to whitewash all of you.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Like everybody that comes across your
But
palate,
what-
like, you're done.
How effective is the so yeah, like I'm looking at it this way too. How effective is Kansas City going to be during the regular season? I don't think they're going to be effective. I think they're going to slide by enough to make it to the playoffs and then just go all out. With Tampa Bay, they're just going to go straight through. I mean, you have to look at that
So you
roster.
think Tampa's
Yeah, but it's the same
you
roster
think
too.
Tampa's going to clean house?
I'm probably not undefeated,
You think-
but
you
they're
think
gonna.
No, I'm
Still
saying
clean
division
house.
wise.
So you think Lamar
Division,
Jackson's not
absolutely.
going to come back
Division though,
Who?
clean
beast
house?
in this one? Lamar Jackson's not going to come back beast in this year?
No, Lamar had his chance,
look
and the
at
Ravens
who
I
the
don't
Ravens
know,
broke
bro.
down.
I think
They have Las Vegas.
Lamar's
who-
got a lot on his shoulder. He
50-50
wants
shot,
one.
Like they're
He's
decent,
Good.
It's
Don't get me
not great.
wrong. He
San
has
Diego, I
the
would say
he has
potential.
what it
thing,
needs to.
50-50
Yeah.
I don't know
shot.
if the team
And
around him
Denver
can
sucks.
Yeah,
finish it all.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because you have to build that defense.
yeah.
Like that
That
whole
defense
division
is-
is just
'cause he can't
weird
keep-
right now.
As much as he can do a lot, he can do.
The Raiders
And don't
and
get
the
me wrong, like, I
Chargers are
think
kind of
the-
up and coming.
Tampa Bay's gonna get in there. They're gonna get in there no matter what. But
What's going on here?
Like he was trying to bite me.
huh? Yeah, you missed it. This is actually a decent. This is
I know,
actually
I'm
a
like-
decent fight.
I'm watching it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually a decent fight.
Both going at it.
Like homeboy in the yellow.
This is like the fight we watched at B-Dubs.
Pierre's
that
got this
prelim.
bull. If Pierre doesn't win this fight, I'm gonna be pissed.
Come on, Price.
He's literally.
He's not 100% there.
Nah, he ain't. But they both tired as fuck. The
He's-
other bull's bleeding.
He cracked. He
He's
cracked.
bobbing and
He
weaving,
cracked.
but he's not 100%
He
there.
cracked Bryce's nose in the second round. He cracked Bryce's nose in the second round, or at least his face.
Yeah, look, they both
And he won't
They-
let.
yeah,
Pri-
they
he
both
won't
look
fight
like they're
Price
a
on the
little-
ground.
walking around like.
Yeah, little.
There it is. Nope.
He waited. He waited like 3, 4 rounds.
Get them rip shots in, man.
Yeah, look, he's trying to take him down the ground now because he wanted to go to the ground early. Yeah, exactly. He's like toying with him. He's like, come with me.
See, look, now they're gonna swing. It's the last 10 seconds.
Oh, definitely.
It's that exertion though. It's trying to get him down.
His shots are.
Is this the last round?
Yeah,
He got a
I don't
bunch
know.
of shots in though.
he got those shots.
He got a bunch of shots in last round.
There's still more feeling fights. So wait, since it's not football
Oh,
season,
they
right now,
bros. Hey, they bros.
who's gonna be in the? Who you guys think is gonna be in the World Series?
I'm not
this
a
is a
I'm
tough
not.
one. There's a lot of good. There's a lot.
Red Sox.
I'm not a baseball guy. So
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
a-
take
I'm
a
not-
back
I
seat
like
here.
the Sox. They'll win the division, but you guys ain't winning the World Series.
Winning the World Series, bro. We're coming back.
Bro, you guys-
Making a
Phillies.
comeback.
You're not going that far.
You're gonna beat the Padres. You're gonna beat
Go
the
Phillies. I
Sweet
don't follow
Caroline.
baseball, so I just support Philadelphia.
The Astros are gonna be tough. That's
Like,
Yeah.
I don't follow anything with
Yeah.
baseball,
I'm a
but if
Yankees
someone
fan,
asks, like,
don't
just
get me wrong.
go Philadelphia.
That's
That's the only thing I ever have to say.
Weird. It is so up and down.
all right. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Really quick. Before we go on with the conversation, let's try and keep the conversation one-on-one so we don't overflow the audio for everybody listening. I at least want to try and salvage the rest of this.
All right, yeah. So
Anyway, so what were you saying?
I said I am a Yankees fan.
Oh,
and we're
gosh.
having a very up and down season right now.
No. Anyway, stop
I
talking.
think
Cash,
we'll-
what were you saying? You are having an up and down season. You're in a really weird spot right now, and I don't know if
They're
you guys
very
can-
young.
They're very young.
Yes.
They had how many call-ups did they have that are main roster now?
I don't even remember.
A lot.
Yeah, because they brought them up last year at some point. These guys that are here now are brought them up last year in
Yeah.
random games, and they were like, "Oh wow, they really did good." And then they never brought them back up until this season, and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
See you guys though bring up. Have you heard of Jason Dominguez? He's He's like one of the top
Yes,
prospects
yeah,
in baseball.
top prospects
like,
right now.
He's a Yankee. I'm waiting to see that guy come up. Like he had, like by the
Damn.
way he
Oh,
looks,
really?
he has
Sorry,
some.
I didn't expect that.
What?
That's because in the first couple rounds, he dominated. He dominated
first
in the
couple
first
rounds,
couple
he got
rounds.
him, yeah.
He dominated in the first couple rounds.
Literally, like,
I would not.
He seemed shocked.
they're literally
But
like.
they like bros, bro.
Really friends
They're
or something.
bros. Yeah.
Yeah.
They hugged at the end of like.
Yeah.
Like,
He done. I mean, yeah, he got a lot of good shots and Price got a lot of good shots at the end, but he dominated him in the first couple rounds.
Fear Factor.
I was just gonna say that. How you let Urkel take over your Fear Factor?
Because he knew nobody was gonna watch
Dude,
it.
I used to
after
watch that shit religiously throughout the week.
Right. And I was like, oh shit, they got Fear Factor back on. I saw it was Urkel. I was like, what?
Wait, Urkel's doing Fear Factor?
He's the yeah.
He's
him,
the face.
what he was, yeah. I was like, what? His
That's
so
really
cold
weird.
and everything. Like I was like, damn, this is making worse.
it all
It's
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 like
funnier that we call him Urkel, but not by his real name.
Not by-
I don't think
You know
anybody
how
knows
many-
his real name.
You know how many people probably do that? You're just like, oh yeah, Urkel.
He's always gonna be Steve Urkel.
I remember him as Stefan.
Stefan.
I don't know what you're saying. It was Stefan.
Stefan.
It was not Urkel. You were like, I don't even want to hear it.
Yes.
Stefan.
He's bald now. I can't even believe it. He's too tired.
Dude behind him looks like Quentin Tarantino.
I know.
Can we cut off his ears and
Yeah,
put him
the
on
guy with the
grill?
weird brown hair.
My man standing at the gate, like he's like, yeah.
How did they not come up with something to fix that by now? Cauliflower ear.
I mean, you probably could surgically fix it, but what's the point of that?
If you're gonna just keep, yeah, if you're gonna keep them up
What,
there.
cauliflower ear?
Remember, babe,
Yeah.
when I used to
Dude,
watch
wrestlers
Fox?
love
I used to
that
watch
shit.
Fox.
I know.
They rock it, like,
It's like a sign of pride.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
History for me.
I know a
Like that.
handful of guys from New Jersey that big wrestlers all through high school, a couple through college.
probably see
They love it.
from
They
on-
embrace it, like
Yeah.
having cauliflower ear.
So ugly. So ugly. Ha, he would.
The champs are out tonight. There's not even a title fight on here, is there?
Balenciaga jacket,
Oh,
though.
look,
That shit's tough.
there's Serenity behind him.
Hey.
Cowboys right,
You with his
right
girl?
Cowboy.
Go ahead, girl.
Cowboys literally right behind him.
Let's go. Ew, why
You
you
can
staring
see-
into
you
the
can see
camera
him-
so
you can
hard?
see him in the hat.
Is there even a title fight on tonight? I don't think there is.
No.
Title?
No.
I
There's
have no
great.
idea.
no, there's no
No.
title fights.
It's just the top. It's the top fighters
Who
to
is this?
decide
Looking like
title
Machine
fights for
Gun
next
Kelly.
one.
Like, who is this?
265.
Like,
Would be
ew.
5 fights.
This is to decide
Who
the
is that?
So he's some skinny blonde guy.
And then you got Tarzan.
Okay,
But
back to
old.
the-
Yeah, Graves.
That dude looks like Loki.
Oh, yeah.
So
Give
now-
him some horns and get rid of the scarf. That's Loki
so
right
back to,
there.
Like the baseball thing. Who do you think's gonna win the World Series? Do you think
I do think Boston. I really do.
Okay. Now you think they can beat the Mets? I know the Mets don't have as good of a record. Come on.
The
DeGrom?
Mets, though?
Dude, DeGrom, don't even start. with
No, bro.
it.
Come on.
Before
The Mets-
tell me,
Bro,
tell
the
me
Mets-
the last pitcher to have under 1 ERA before the
Tell me the
All-Star
last time
break.
the Mets did anything. That's right. I'll wait.
I know. I'm not saying they won
I'll
anything.
wait. When did the last time the Mets did it? I don't care what they got. When the last time the Mets do anything / go
Okay.
anywhere?
When's the last time the Yankees won a World Series without Bobby?
Why does everyone go to that? Why do everyone goes to that? But how many do they have though?
That's because you guys have money. That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
exactly.
That's
Here
because you
we
have money, that's
yo.
bullshit.
And
That's
seriously,
can't
no.
win because
When,
you guys
wait,
have all
when's the
cash.
last time the when's the last time the put the mic to it? All right. When's the last time? Wait,
fucking
the
hear it.
year that the last time the Phillies won the World Series, you were the third highest paying payroll that
Behind
year.
you guys, you bastards.
I'm just saying that year,
I didn't wanna hear
that,
it.
like, you won. Was
first,
you were
the
the
third,
highest paying
over.
team in the league.
I want to hear it.
All right. No. Everyone goes to that. And you're like, yo, you guys have money. You were the third. The Phillies were the third highest
That
paying
was
payroll.
1 year. We took 1 year and spent money.
That's
You guys
not a
have
me.
spent money
That's
for
not a
the
me issue. That's
What-
a you issue.
when did they
okay?
put-
Spent money for the fast food. Ever since Babe Ruth started, this is bullshit.
When did they put wrestling mats in the locker rooms?
It's that grappling practice, man. I practice some takedowns.
Oh, I remember now. Our second one that we did was The Walking Dead with Negan when he bashed
Is that what we talking
when he
about?
when he bashed Glenn's head in.
Shut up! I didn't get that far. You're gonna say spoiler before you talk on the mic. We're gonna ruin it for everyone.
It was
Shit's like 10 years
It
old,
was
man.
5 years ago.
You know
Have you just started watching The Walking
You
Dead?
know there's people that have never seen it.
This is getting out of control.
Everyone that's
Guys,
not watching
listen,
That sounds
everyone
like a
that's
them issue.
Might as well tell Herschel guys too. Keep running it off. Keep up. Come on. Keep going. Rick's dead. Come on. Keep going.
Rick's not dead.
There you go.
Rick's not dead,
Dude,
by
if
the
you want
way.
to break down
All right,
Herschel,
well-
that is one of...
Dead. I don't even
At
wanna
the
hear it.
at this
wanna
point,
put-
there's no point.
If you
Just
want to
so
break
everybody
down
knows
Herschel's
it-
death, that was one of the few moments in TV like shows that I damn near cried. It was Herschel.
Did you shed a tear?
I did, yeah. Dude,
Listen,
It
I'm
was
not gonna lie.
Herschel.
When Herschel died, that was emotional.
It was
all right?
Herschel and you'll know this one.
It's like when they shot Old Yeller. Okay,
It's like they took your
Old
dad-
Yeller got shot, and
when they
if you
shot
tell me you didn't cry,
Dude, it
if
was
you didn't
Herschel
cry
and
during
Oh
Old
my
Yeller,
gosh.
no.
you'll
getting out of hand.
appreciate this one. Opie in Sons of Anarchy.
Nope, he
No.
died too.
Yeah, like
He
dude,
died
He
too.
died too. okay?
Opie in Sons of Anarchy.
Opie made poor life choices. That's how he got there. That's how he got there.
Listen, he did not.
Do drugs in high school.
There are very few
Listen.
moments. In,
All right,
like,
hold on. First, worst TV death. Herschel, Opie, or the Sopranos finale.
Yes.
Which one?
I don't. Wait, it wasn't Opie. What's his-
Opie, yeah.
No.
Opie gets
what's
me
the
every
other-
time.
No, what's the other one in the Sons of Anarchy? Towards the end.
Jack's wife.
You gotta give me a name.
Jack's wife.
Big, fat dude. Chubby.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby.
was
Bobby
the
was
one.
rough. Yeah.
Bobby was
Bobby's
rough.
is my.
Bobby
that
was
one
rough.
got me so.
Everybody
Yeah.
here, they're making a new season of Dexter.
Of Dexter.
No, I did
I've never-
not know that.
Yes,
I've never
they
watched-
are, yes, they
I
are.
never
I
watched
see where his
Dexter.
son's at. Are you?
Is it? I've never watched Dexter.
Dexter's one of those shows I always
You're gonna-
start it, but I never finish it.
Bro, you have to, bro.
Dexter.
I
Dexter.
get into it and then I just taper off after like season 4.
How? I could never.
Like,
I sat there and
Dude, it's not that. I just I get
Because I'm not a
distracted.
serial killer, so I'm not too interested in that. Okay. It's. I'm not a
sister, like till the end, and then she shoots somebody.
You sound like you're plotting some ish. All right.
Listen,
I'm
she is.
just
She watches
saying.
Forensic Files every night. One of these
Look,
days, when I'm
I'm
dead,
just making
go to
sure
her.
if I get in a
Someone.
predicament, then I know how to cover my tracks. That's all. I'm not saying I'm looking for trouble.
It's a good place to
But
start.
if I got
yeah.
into some trouble, I knew where to go.
Miss you.
Please God.
Make a trace.
I'm not gonna try and stop it,
Our
but I'll
boy's
miss
gonna
you.
show up missing
Yeah,
in like
did
a
you ever
month.
watch wait. Time out. Did you ever watch Breaking Bad?
Yes. of
She
course.
is. You are gone. You are gone.
I didn't watch Breaking Bad.
In a vat of acid, right?
Wait, hold on. Did you guys just see that?
What happened?
No, I
There's a
wasn't
movie
looking.
With freaking what's it? Jimmy Butler and
Jimmy Butler.
You rewind this shit?
No, it's
Oh, no, I
live.
know the commercial you're
It was
talking
the
about.
Curse of something island. It was Jimmy Butler and Chris Middleton.
We can
on
look
a
it up.
boat, and they were like hugging each other, screaming. I thought it was
No,
just a
it's
commercial.
with the center.
It's an actual movie. It's a Disney Channel movie.
It's with the center.
Jimmy
it's with the
Butler's doing
center from the
Disney.
Miami Heat.
Wait.
It's Bam Adebayo.
Oh yeah.
It's Jimmy and him. Yeah, I thought it was a commercial. You're
Yeah,
saying
but
it's a movie?
It just said July 30th on Disney and IMAX, whatever that shit was.
What's the jail?
Unless they're lying now on.
I thought it was just some ad they
Bam
were doing.
Adebayo
Like I didn't pay
starring
very much
Disney's
attention
Jungle
to it.
Cruise.
What?
Yeah, what is that? Is that a
They're in a
movie?
legit movie.
That's a
Yeah, right now.
Yeah,
Look it up.
movie. What is that?
If you watch Miami Heat, these.
But Space
wait,
Jam
wait,
2
no, it's a
wasn't
TV
bad
show.
enough.
It's
They
a
had to
TV
make
show.
another movie. Space Jam 2 wasn't
Fuck
bad enough.
Space
you
Jam
had to do this.
2, man.
What the hell?
I'm scared to watch it. I think it might ruin my childhood.
I
Oh
don't
my
want to watch it,
gosh.
but I'm.
It won't
I'm
ruin your
going
childhood
to
if it's
one
already
way or
screwed.
Yeah.
another.
Oh, yo, but it's
I really don't want to
It's-
though.
Please don't
Listen, Space Jam 2. I'm not even gonna watch. I'm not gonna bother. It's
Yo, that's how I
it's
feel about the
I'm
real
going
Marvel
to
or
at
whatever the
some
fuck.
point.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch
No.
the real
No.
people Disney movies. I feel like it's gonna ruin it.
They're supposed to be doing a live action Dragon Ball Z, and I'm just gonna die after that happens because
I don't think it's gonna
Sounds
be good.
terrible.
they tried to do it. Disney's supposed to do it.
Really?
Yeah,
Disney's supposed to do it.
probably.
Disney
I'm-
getting a
I
little
don't know.
out of
If
hand
Disney
with
does
all
it, it's
their
not gonna be
shows
good.
I
that
think
they
so.
wanna
No
do.
offense, like I don't think Disney's gonna do it right. Like
Well,
If-
ever since
It's not gonna do it justice as a cartoon.
Ever since Walt
It's
Disney
not
did, they
like-
stopped doing all those Jewish jokes. It literally just
I'm canceled after this. I'm
We're gonna
canceled
check.
after this.
Okay. Cut the tape.
Cut the mic.
Look at the group you invited to come do this. Come on, man.
I wouldn't ask for a better group. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to that one.
Cheers. 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 Cheers.
Dude, I will say that the Marvel projects they turned into a TV series, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought they were going
They're
to.
not-
Where's Marvel going? Actually, my neighbors just went to go see Black Widow tonight, and I thought that she died. So how was there a movie?
It's apparently a
I did not see the
prequel
movie yet.
to give you her backstory of
Yeah, so she's the it's basically
why
the
she is
backstory
the
of
way
Black
she
Widow.
is, basically.
So basically,
Okay.
it's the same way.
I thought she was done though with playing the Black Widow.
She reportedly didn't want to do this, and I don't know what happened in between. But
money.
Yeah, the money.
Yeah, right.
Colin Jost wasn't making the big bucks on
I-
Saturday Night
I read a
Live.
thing somewhere that like apparently Scarlett Johansson was like, "No, I don't want to do this," but
Why?
somebody turned her opinion and was like,
Are we sure? Are we sure
"Yeah, I'll
it's
do
Scarlet?
it. Let's go."
Because there's a chick on Instagram that literally.
Didn't you
looks
see
exactly
that
like-
that new
Yeah,
picture?
The doppelganger.
Was it a
They
doppelganger?
could have hired. A
No, see, I
doppelganger.
heard a theory. I heard a theory that they said something that she was like in a room in one of the movies and swapped face. That the chick that died is her sister. So like her sister's gonna come back as Black Widow,
She is the
There's
sister.
so
Like,
but it's not really her sister. It's actually her. But it's not gonna be Scarlett Johansson. It's gonna be another actor because the actor technically is
I'm
Scarlett
actually more
Johansson. I just
interested-
mind myself like with that one.
What's
I'm
the
super confused right now.
I know.
What's the Arrow guy's name? I can't remember right now.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Or you
His
mean
daughter.
the actor is Jeremy Renner?
No. Well, no. Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in that one scene that they had with like his daughter shooting darts.
Yeah.
Or not arrows.
Bruce Buffer about to go ham real quick. Hold on. Fighting.
But I'm interested to see if they bring that apart
Yeah.
to make that a part of it. My man got cornrows. He's winning.
Fighting.
You got cornrows.
Oh, no, I will say I am very pleasantly surprised at how good the TV series are.
I know. I am too.
Because I didn't even want to watch WandaVision.
Did you like WandaVision?
I
He didn't watch
did.
it.
No, I
Did you
watched.
it?
You did watch
I
it?
did. I thought it was really stupid when I heard about it, and then I actually watched it and I was like, "Wow, like that was cool. That was
I
a
heard
cool
WandaVision's
twist."
good.
Like
I'm watching the Falcon.
the Falcon one.
The Winter Soldier
one.
and the
Yeah.
Also
That
very
was
good.
actually
Well, he
very
becomes
good.
Captain America in that,
Yes.
right? Like officially.
Oh, it's in order to rank them. Like if you're looking for what is best versus worst, it goes in order of the release. Cause Loki
Yeah.
is phenomenal. Loki is
That
great.
guy plays that role.
He
so
does.
Well. Yeah, I can't.
Well, did you
knock
see
it.
the thing on Instagram? They were saying they should do a live action version of Hercules, and
Yes.
what's his
I
face
know exactly
plays
what you're
Hercules,
talking
and then
about.
that guy plays Hades.
And they should.
They should.
That
It would
be a
just
great-
flow so good together. But yeah, the
Because
series I like.
The Loki series is incredible.
I haven't watched all of it.
If you're a Marvel fan, you'll like it. Yeah,
It's
it's
yeah,
that good.
but now they're going into Phase 4. I want to see the Eternals. I think that's
I
going
don't
to be
know
good.
anything about that.
They
I-
released. Watch this trailer after we're done here. I'll show it to you. It's a whole entire trailer of Phase 4 of like everything
I've heard
coming
a lot
out.
of talk about the Eternals. I never read the comics.
Well,
so I
what's
I
his
don't
face?
really understand what.
Not
they're
Jon
talking
Snow.
about.
Rob Stark is the main character in it. So he's in Marvel
Is that a
now.
real
Ooh,
actor?
really?
Rob Stark?
Yeah, no, the guy that played Rob. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Oh my gosh,
No,
you've
I
never watched Game of
Wait,
Thrones.
You weren't on the... Oh, you weren't.
I never
Sean the
Wasn't
non-believer.
Look, watch season 1 through 9 and then just make up your own.
No,
ending,
see,
okay?
there's so
And
much
that's-
work that goes into watching this, and
Yeah, there is
I
actually.
was so far behind when
It
it
took me
became
a while.
popular.
The whole reason,
I just didn't
the whole,
dealing with it.
the whole reason my hair is long is because of a bet that
Oh, I
me
know,
and
we-
him had
we have talked
because
about
of Game of Thrones.
this. We have
The
talked
whole
about
reason
this
his
several
hair's not
different
cut is
times.
because he does not believe he does. All right.
Like you and I have talked about why you do the things you do with your hair.
We
And
shouldn't
it's
talk. We
always
should.
because of Game of Thrones.
We shouldn't talk about that on the internet.
No, I mean like It definitely started because of
It
that.
started
but
because
it
of it.
actually, I mean,
It turned out
no,
good.
It turned out great. I'm not.
It's
gonna lie.
time. It's time though. It's.
You think?
Yeah.
Keep it. No,
It's
keep it.
time.
Keep it. I say keep it.
Let me cut it right now and there.
No.
Keep it right there.
No.
Come on, get some sense.
I vote keep it.
Who votes keep it right now?
This guy.
Raise your hands. Who votes?
I vote keep.
You vote keep it?
I vote keep.
You got the majority of the room right now.
He said thank you.
Doesn't matter.
He's the
you
one that
lost.
wanted to cut it.
I want to cut it too.
No, 2/3 win.
Yeah, 2/3 win.
Here was my original plan. I was gonna wait until I was 30 and cut it, so I have one
We'll
more
review
year.
the comments.
Nobody comments on this.
How
lucky
many,
if it
how
gets
many
50
people say yay or
I'm
nay
lucky
to
if
cut
12
it?
people are gonna watch this after all the freaking
That's
madness.
fine. We'll review the
Right, so
comments.
let's stick with the 2/3 of the group of people in the room right now.
Everybody, like, share, subscribe.
Let me know.
We should have a phone.
In all seriousness, though, I want to get each and every one of you on here individually because I know you all have great stories to tell.
Yeah.
I wanna.
We want to do it. So
sometime.
we can do it subject based or not.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, that'd be awesome.
Just do it.
So at the same time, you can fire away if you
This,
want to talk
this
about
is just
anything.
this is just an inaugural episode. We're just chilling, having fun, drinking beer, watching, kind of watching people fighting. Eliza's in the back going.
I'm totally in it.
We got very heated over some sports discussions.
So I feel like, you know what, 90% of the time if you get like a bunch of sports guys
Oh, I know.
together,
It's just-
that's
it's never gonna
exactly
stop.
how it's-
That's just how we
Actually,
are.
It makes a good episode too. So you
It
know, like
does.
a sports based one,
But that's just who we are. This is who we are.
like NBA Finals episode. I'm just saying.
We are Clutch Sports.
Hey.
Hey, plug them.
ES.
Right,
Talk about Clutch Sports while I go piss.
So let's go into the finals. Who we all got? Suns all the way.
We did.
Oh,
we did
Suns
that
for
earlier.
sure.
We were like, yeah, Suns.
Suns
Most
all
of
the
us
way
are
for
Suns.
sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Hey,
There's no way they're not gonna win.
what's that? I'm telling you, cornrows.
His cornrows.
He's got
look like
cornrows. He's
freaking
winning.
Crop circles.
If he loses with the cornrows, like, nah, never again.
Dude.
Cornrows.
Dude, you just throw some corners on me. Like that ain't going to help me fight. I don't know
Huh?
if that helps your.
It gives you
Argument
that
or anything.
aerodynamics.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I got enough hair to do this, and it's not going to make me a better fighter.
What's up?
Wait,
You
let
never
me
know.
see if you fight better.
We
Did
can
you,
try.
Did you
If
try it?
anybody
Yeah, I was
feels
gonna
like
say.
braiding my
I was
hair-
gonna say, did you try it yet?
If anybody is up to braid my
What'd
hair,
I say? What'd I say?
Oh,
He's still defending. He's still
come on,
defending.
boop, boop,
Oh damn! Wow.
Yes.
Nah,
Whack.
he's
One
defending.
more time. One more time, bro.
Nah, he's not.
He's trying.
He said, "Get up.
He took them.
Get up."
He ate those.
Oh man.
Damn. All right.
Is he Russian?
Dude, that shit was vicious.
Right. I mean, he dropped him, but then he took him.
Just
He
watch
ate
someone
him.
get the lights.
He ate all the shots.
Like he got right back up.
Nope.
He thought cornrows was in for the win. He was like boop boop and came back. Come on.
I'm waiting. He's waiting for him to come here.
He looked at his hand. Where you going, bro?
Draw them out. Draw them out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good block. Good
Come
block.
on.
Superman knee.
hmm
What?
That
What was that?
useless.
A little
That was
fake,
dramatic.
I don't know.
The shitty part about all this is I have to put a UFC logo up on the TV when I put this on YouTube because I'll get sued if I hear the actual thing.
Seriously, for
Yeah.
5 of your friends?
Yeah.
checking out bullshit?
Yeah. It sucks.
That's why actually I
Because you
couldn't.
basically like put in the show
Yeah.
on
You're, well,
online.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have to be
So
off.
I couldn't. So I
Yeah.
couldn't shoot it to the TV sitting at the bar if we were just sitting there and
Yeah.
they didn't buy it because they would have to technically,
Why? Because it's pay per
buy
view.
by head technically. So you would have to buy the fight by head, like how many people were. That's how they charge bars and like Arugas and all that. Stuff.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
They charge people by like you should probably have this many heads coming to it because you have the fight.
Or like B-dubs or
Yeah,
any
like
of those.
anything crazy like
We're
that.
watching it. What was that fight that we watched at B-dubs when they were
The
going?
Paul fight. That was the night of
Excuse
the-
myself
that was
for a
the-
moment.
Wasn't it?
No, because we got the Paul fight separate.
Oh no, that was the fight of the Nate Diaz fight.
Yeah, that's right. It was Diaz.
Yeah.
It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I enjoyed it. Anthony Mackie. Live. When is the Jake Paul fight? Okay. I want to get that too. The Logan Paul fight disappointed me.
Yeah, that was highly disappointing,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, I understand that, like, yeah, he was doing it to do it. But
Yeah.
like, dude, stop doing it for money, dude.
No, yeah.
Like, you're not gonna win for straight up. He's like, oh, I lasted these rounds. I was like, yeah, because
Well, but that's the thing that impressed me with Jake Paul.
After it, you just stayed alive.
Exactly.
That's basically what
Yeah.
you did. You stayed alive for the rest.
That's the thing that impresses me with Jake Paul is like he's trained in this. Logan Paul is just like, oh, I'm just gonna do this, and no doubt, no doubt.
He made a lot of comments. He's like, yeah, I'm going to Puerto Rico to train and do this. I'm like, bro.
Oh, good arm. Good shot. Do you think McGregor's gonna come?
Now I have people that want to be on your podcast.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, tell them to come on.
I got you.
What are you reaching out to people?
No, I just like put a snap out just to say that I was like we were doing a podcast and they were like, "Yo, I want on." I'm like, "All right."
Who said?
You remember Q?
Yeah,
Quinn?
Mark. Yeah,
Quinn said he would do it.
nice.
He said, "I got a bunch of people. I got a bunch of people that asked me for the link."
Yeah, they never hit me back. I know.
I'm
He said, message me on Facebook. I will, it comes right to me. I'm like, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Brett Myers, why don't you answer him back
Say
to
yes.
Michael Vergara on Talk
Well,
to
that
Me?
was
You know, you said you were gonna
telegraphing
get on the podcast here.
alcoholism.
I thought that show Magic and Wonder was such a hit. Don't you want to get out on here and talk about it a little bit?
Stop it. Must be too much of a hit. You don't want to talk about it. I've seen the statue when you made it appear.
No, you did not.
I don't care what you said. That little thing slipped. I seen his hand. I don't know what you're talking about.
Magic man.
Blow up.
So, do you think McGregor's gonna come at it with a boxing stance this time, or more ground?
I think he's more of a boxer.
What's that?
I think he's more of a boxer.
Well, he was training in boxing, one for the Floyd fight, and then he was gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. That never happened, and that's what he did more this time. So I think he's gonna try and go back to the ground.
Like the last interview I heard him do, he was saying like, "I'm here to take people's heads off." That doesn't sound like a very strategic. Like, I want to grapple and take you on the ground.
Yeah.
He's here to make $100 million if he wins or loses tonight. That's what he's here to do.
Very good point. Yeah.
He doesn't like I said earlier.
Make his money.
Like I said,
I think in
he's
general-
a businessman.
He's looking.
Yeah,
to
but
strike.
think about it. Think about it this way too.
He's a man.
If-
He doesn't care about
If Poirier wins, he fights for a title. If McGregor wins, he fights for a title somehow. I don't know how that happened.
It's like the politics of the UFC.
Yeah.
One way or another.
So they are fighting for something.
I still want to know how
We almost dropped the elbow.
he's ranked one.
I'm invested in this.
He's got 6 losses. McGregor's got 5 losses. I think they're actually. I mean,
Calm
technically
down.
by record. Because technically by record, he would be ranked 1 out of statistics.
Like, isn't there better fighters out there than those two? They both have like lost how many of the past fights?
Yeah, true.
That probably gets into all the political bullshit though. That like goes to how you rank this guy over that guy.
Over that
and-
guy, yeah.
Ooh,
like
good
after
job.
every fight, you have to reevaluate
Yeah.
who you want to put where
I'm
and
calling
this
you
and
out.
that.
Well, it's just like it's kind of like back when UFC kind of really got hot. Back when Liddell and Ortiz always went at it.
Oh, Chuck
It
Liddell
was
is
kinda like-
one of my favorite guys to watch.
that's
on
when
the
I-
planet. Yeah.
That's when that's when I started. I grew up with, like, I started watching in 2003. So I
Chuck
grew up
Liddell
with
and Uriah
Liddell,
Faber.
Couture, BJ Penn,
Uriah Faber was my
Ortiz,
favorite guy.
Uriah
to
Faber,
watch in the
yeah.
ring. Yeah.
Anderson Silva. Like,
Yeah,
those were the
yeah.
guys that, like, paved the way. And
What's the most sad thing about all this stuff? You realize if we could have each got in like $250,000 each, the 4 of us could have ended up buying UFC at one point in time. Because literally, Dana White bought it for $1 million, and now look at the value of this crap.
Like, you could have went to the bank and we could have each gotten a loan for $250,000 and been literally just sitting on.
Did you ever
our
watch
for the rest
them
of our lives.
old UFC videos from like the 90s?
Oh my gosh, bare
That was
knuckle.
some vicious shit.
They were wearing shoes. They had no weight class.
Oh, no, not at all. Yeah, it was like a free for all.
What was that one dude? Oh my gosh, he always wore like the American flag shorts, big fat bald guy. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what his name was. Butterbean. Butterbean.
Oh yeah. I know. I remember him.
Dude, Butterbean was hilarious. He just bare knuckle fat man just sitting there like.
Yep.
He just wanted to hit something.
He was a stud, dude.
Yeah.
He couldn't be taken down at all.
Yeah.
Butterbean and there was Kimbo was another one, but he flopped.
Kimbo
Yeah, I would
was
say
He
kinda
flopped.
didn't he?
Kimbo was
Yeah.
the greatest Street Fighter just to come in just to get rocked
Rocked.
in a legitimate fight.
What happened with Brock Lesnar? Was he respectable? I don't know the sport
retired.
extremely well.
He went back to the WWE, but the thing is,
I know
like, he was
like ping pong through all.
he
sorts
was
of shit.
legitimate. He fought from 2010 to 2013, I think it was,
in the UFC.
in the UFC,
Okay.
and he was the heavyweight champ. He had great
Oh, so
fights.
we got a belt.
But then when he was the heavyweight champ for a
Okay.
while. When he went back to WWE, I think it was like 2016, 2017, there was something in his contract. He went and he had another fight, and then they found out he was roiding or something like that,
That makes sense.
or some type of substance. I don't want to say roiding. I'm not trying to speculate or make
He failed
assumptions,
piss
but
test, more
yeah.
or less. Yeah.
But no, they found out after the fight is the thing. So
Oh,
they
wow.
took that off the record. He hasn't fought since. He was supposed to fight again after that, but
And he went to the like WWE or whatever
Yeah.
after that.
yeah.
See, but all
Gotcha.
these guys
Okay.
that come in like from the WWE and then go into the UFC, they don't do good. They think they can just because they fake wrestle, they can flip a guy, whatever. I can go into the UFC, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, Dave Batista. Oh,
good though.
yeah, but dude, he fought in what, like 2 fights?
That's all he wanted to do.
No, but
that's
Batista
the
took
thing.
up an acting role.
Yeah,
He didn't fight in
that's the
UFC,
thing.
did he?
Yeah, he had like 2 fights.
not in UFC.
No, it was like yeah, it was like what's the under?
Let's say it.
What's the one underneath the UFC? It looked,
Isn't it Pride?
If Corn Rolls loses,
Oh yeah, MMA. I forget what it's called.
On a, like guys like that though, like you're talking about that try to transition. The Rock did it perfectly. You start with this and then move into acting.
oh yeah, if you
Like,
do something like that.
because what you're doing is a show. You're putting on a performance for people
There was a lot
in
of
the
good.
in WWE. Like,
Yeah,
like you're not really doing this. It's
unless you're John Cena, because
It's
you
a
can't see him at all.
you're doing a
WWE
scripted
He's going to
performance.
movies. Yeah, he's going to movies. John Cena's in
Exactly, yeah. Like, but you're doing a scripted performance.
Yeah.
Moving from that to the UFC, really stupid. Because now you're getting into real sport
They
violence.
think they can fight, like, and they can't fight, and then they get beat. Like, look, what was CM Punk's record? Like 1-4.
No, he didn't even win.
I know he was like 0-4.
He was 0-2. He only fought 2 times in the UFC.
I mean, you're going up against guys that are trained.
But see,
to
here's the
take your
here's the
head
thing
off.
with that. There are
So
accomplished fighters
There you
that
go.
are Ken Shamrock,
Exactly, so open.
WWE, Jack Hager, WWE, Bobby Lashley, WWE.
These
I
guys
mean,
went to
these,
the UFC or something.
they went not the UFC, but they were in mixed martial arts, either Pride or the
okay.
MMA.
Didn't Lashley win a title for MMA?
Yeah, the MMA one. Yeah.
He didn't win it.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it's a stupid move when you think about it. To go from scripted fighting to
Oh my god.
real UFC fighting,
You got
yeah,
nothing.
you
You
know,
got
like,
nothing.
These guys are like bred up with it. A lot of these guys are
You can't
dads
play
were
that way the
fighters,
whole
their
time.
grandpas were fighters.
True,
They just
yeah,
kinda
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's kind
You're
of
right.
like a grandfathered in thing. Like you figure they were probably 4 or 5 years old with boxing gloves
Yep.
on their hands in a ring, just messing around, doing jabs, this and that. And then
These are the fights I appreciate. They're still going
Like-
at it.
no, you're right. Yeah,
this is
that
what- this is what
definitely
they
makes
graduate
sense.
to.
Is this the last fight of the prelims?
I have no idea.
No, because this says because the main
Damn
card
near
starts
10,
at
so
yeah
probably.
The main card starts at 10?
main
Yeah.
card starts at 10.
Ooh, I gotta get on track.
$1, they'll match 100.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only problem is you
Shout out
don't get
DraftKings
that
trying to
one-
get you a
don't that
sponsorship
100.
or something.
If you put that $1 in, they'll match 100. But the problem is you don't get to cash out that money.
Yeah, just
That's only bet money.
You have to use that.
They give you a credit or
Yeah.
something along those lines. Yep.
Bets and literally just keep on going.
I've gotten a couple of those off of DraftKings.
Sportsbook.
That's when you can guess what, like round or points or whatever.
There you go.
Oh,
I told you. I was like, yo,
Let's
he was leaving himself
go.
too open. Like he was
Let's
just sitting there
go.
joking around. As long as he doesn't get, yeah, don't get choked up. Nope. Yeah, close. Yeah, there you go. Close the arm.
Bring him around. Bring
Yeah,
it around town.
He's working on it.
he's about to get that arm bar.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
literally like
oh, there
Oh,
you go.
good shot.
Nice
Good shot. Good shot.
On his way up.
did a step.
He's trying to bring him
I
down.
know, right?
He's tired.
Bam.
He's
trying to get
he's
him
tired.
on.
That's why he's trying to bring him to the ground now. I was like, dude, you're dead tired.
Do they both?
Don't.
Put your head in there.
There you
Kamara.
go.
Nope.
Mhm.
Not this. It's only 5 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Did he get him?
No.
Oh.
Damn,
Is that the
man.
last round?
Yeah.
It's only 3 and 3.
Yeah.
We'll see the
I just
winner of
haven't,
that.
I haven't been paying attention to the ticker, like at the bottom.
Let's see who won this. All right. Last prediction. McGregor or Poirier?
I'm going to go against what I said earlier, Poirier.
Poirier.
Proper number 12 is shit whiskey, but I'm going to go with McGregor.
I'm gonna go with McGregor. I changed my mind.
I like this.
I think he's.
Yeah.
I think he's.
Two and
I
two.
think he's. I think he wants it.
I think
I
like
think
we
once
were
this
talking
time.
earlier how McGregor does all this side stuff. Like, I don't know if he's as invested in fighting
Yeah.
as he once was.
Yeah.
But it's all, to me, it's all about luck, though.
I would,
All you need is that one hit.
like, don't get me wrong, I
It's
would
over.
love to see McGregor
Like-
win, but if you're going to, like, put me on the wall and ask for a prediction, I don't know. Like, I think Poirier might get him.
Because it's so hard to predict something that's statistically, like, they're both coming off relatively decent losses. So now you're just, basically, you're playing the facts of it. Like, it's best of 3. Who wants it more?
Yeah,
Basically. Like, who wants it more?
which I would take
Like,
McGregor
someone could be
if
going in
he
this
wasn't
fight-
so sidetracked.
Exactly. Someone
with
could go
other
into this
stuff.
fight and being like, I want the best of 3. Or someone's just like, I don't care what happens. I just want the money. So,
Which we talked a lot
Which I
about
could win-
how
yeah.
much McGregor just likes getting money.
I really think it's
I would take him if that wasn't a fact.
I think McGregor's trying to go for the fight, but either way, he's worried. He's not worried about it because he's got, either way, he's getting paid.
I hope I'm wrong. Like, I hope he wins. I just, if you're
I
asking
would
me to, like, make
love
an
to see
estimate,
McGregor win, but at this point in time, I think it's just best of 3, and I feel like one has more.
It's going to be a quick fight. I don't think it's going to last.
Nah, I don't
Who
think
we
it's gonna
got?
last
you
long
calling
enough.
first round?
Corn rolls?
I wouldn't
Corn
say-
rolls?
I'm not gonna-
Corn rolls.
Corn rolls?
Corn
man?
rolls.
I told you corn rolls ain't losing.
Oh my
What'd I say?
I'm going to say 3 minutes into the second.
And he's
round.
USA, by the way.
One of them-
Halfway through the
Boom,
second? Okay.
Halfway-
through the second, and one of them's going down.
Where's homegirl at? So I can
Alright.
tell her.
Who?
Smoke break.
Smoke break?
McGregor's standing. McGregor's going to be.
So you're saying halfway through the
Nah,
second,
nah.
McGregor's
Yeah,
getting a KO?
I don't think there's no KOs. I don't think there's a
Alright,
KO.
alright. I like it.
That's the only way. That's how this fight's gonna end. Because there's no way
Yeah.
they're gonna go a distance.
No, they're not gonna.
And
Yeah.
neither one of these guys are submission guys. So you know someone's getting knocked out. And I'm not saying they're gonna be out cold, but someone's gonna be on the
I don't
ground.
think there's a KO.
hammer-fisted and the
To
ref's
where
gonna
the
jump
ref
in
has
and
to make a
call it.
decision.
Yeah, ref has
Right,
to make it.
right.
I don't think there's a KO. I don't think there's a KO.
I just don't see.
I
see
wouldn't doubt a
it
KO
going
at all.
five
Nah,
From either side, I wouldn't doubt a KO.
nah, I don't think a KO. I think it goes. I think it
The
goes.
two of them are vicious as hell. Like,
rounds. I see it. I see it
Mhm.
coming.
I don't
I,
see
I
a
could
KO.
I could definitely see a KO. Yeah.
5 rounds. You know, this is the 3rd time they're fighting. Might be some bad blood. I don't know.
I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call it goes rounds. It's gonna come to a decision.
Yeah.
I don't think
Rounds
it's gonna be a
and
KO.
decisions?
It's gonna
Rounds
come
and
to a
decision.
decision.
Fight tonight? What is
I
it?
agree with that.
Yeah, that's just them.
I'm siding with you.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
Oh
think-
my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Hey, guess who won?
I'm siding with you. I don't think this is going rounds.
Corn roll.
I like we were just
Corn
saying,
rolls.
best of 3 names on the line.
Yeah.
Like all that. I don't think this is going rounds. I think
right.
the two of them are both out there to take each other's head off.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I think so too,
I don't think
but
it's
I don't
going
think they
the round
would.
distance.
I don't
No,
think they're
there's-
not. Because think about it, it's the best of 3. You're gonna get knocked out of the best of 3, or you're gonna go rounds and get.
It's 5 rounds, so there might be a knockout. I'm still saying it's going to
Yeah,
go
I
to
don't
decision.
think
I
making
think
it
I think
5.
it's a decision. You're
Yeah.
not.
It's got to go to decision.
Stop talking. Get on DraftKings and put your bet in right now.
Put your bet in.
What's gonna happen?
All right, I think we're gonna wrap this up here. Prelims are
Yes.
over, and we are gonna go watch the main card now.
Yes.
Whoever
Great time. Thank you for having us, Mike.
whoever stuck through this great and messy stuff, God bless you and everything you do. In all in all seriousness,
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, in all seriousness, guys, thank you so
Bye,
much for coming on.
everybody.
I appreciate it. I'm so excited for the new studio. You can't even. I mean, I can't even.
It looks great. I'm
Like,
gonna tell you all right now.
I-
The new
I
studio
can't.
looks great.
Fucking subscribe to this dude.
It
Come
does look
on.
great, yeah.
Everyone, share, like, subscribe.
Share,
like,
this place looks
Some
incredible.
followers.
So here's the thing. I am so appreciative of every single one of you guys. You guys are the best of friends, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for joining me for this. The
Thank you for
20th
having us.
episode. The 20th episode is in the books. 21 is coming on. We're gonna have some great stories coming up, guys. So
Cheers.
We're legal next
as
month.
hopefully. As always, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Wallace at Wallace Production, WALLESS Production. Make sure you subscribe and check out all the great stories that have already been told. I love you all so much. Thank you all for the support, guys. Thank you. And let's watch some asses get kicked here
Yeah,
in
let's get
the.
it, boys.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers,
to
cheers
that.
everybody.
Thanks for having us,
Cheers.
man.
Yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you next time.